think we are live. I can never tell.
Tweet
But
time.
should be going live very soon. It says it's streaming.
Oh, I see a
Oh,
screen.
yep.
There we go.
I think it's live. I didn't even click play, so it's just like.
Oh,
this
cool.
thing.
An advertisement, my favorite.
Yep. You know what?
Godzilla, King of Beasts.
Oh my god.
King of Bees?
No.
King of bees.
Well, Mothra was pretty close to that, I guess. I've never been a fan of Godzilla, actually.
It's because you're Asian, Peter. That's the whole point.
Yeah, they destroy our cities, you know?
He doesn't
How could I-
destroy my city. He destroys your
It's
city.
true.
Oh my god. Starting off the stream a little racy. Yay!
That's not what racing means.
Well, no, I get it, but that was kind of the joke.
Oh, sorry.
I
ruined it.
No, it's all good. All right, we are back. Yay!
Hoorah.
Unfortunately, Osbald's not here, and we're hoping that Saul from Osbald Gaming will join us. Otherwise, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Questionable Role Models. Before we get into the little catch-up descriptions, let's just go over a few things, like some character introductions, and then I will eventually get into the backstory, whatever it is. Recap. There we go. I'm really losing it early today. All
It's
right.
alright.
Starting off, usually like always, we have Tristan.
Hi, I'm Tristan. God, I haven't played D&D in a while. This is
3
this
weeks.
is weird.
3 weeks. I missed all of you guys a lot.
Yeah, I play a character called Michelle Eldoran, who is a tiefling, College of the Swords Bard. I need a recap before I can actually say what my character is feeling, because I don't know shit right now.
We're about to jump down a hole.
Yeah, you
Fight
guys
a
want.
big
Okay,
fish.
you know what? This actually might be better because you guys do usually like to say what your characters are feeling at the moment. So I'll just do the recap now, just to get it quick and over with. Last time you all left off, you basically made it to the city or a small town, a mining town called Mar, and it's a hill dwarf town where they used to mine in the mountains nearby, the Scarlet Hills. Or the Blood Peaks, I mean. And you guys went there because the mine has been closed the last decade or so. You guys are there to basically clear out the mines and open it again for the dwarves to start mining mithril once more. You learn that there's some odd, creepy things going on in the mines. Entering, you cleared out some goblins and some hill giants that were using it as a home, but going further down, you guys ran into a open kind of dark open area underneath at the end of a like crevasse, like at the bottom of the crevasse, where it just opens up into a large lake. Below, where there's one small island, and when you guys stood on it, you guys were met with let me get this right. It was translucent skinned dwarves that kind of came out of the water to talk to you all, only for you guys to kill them because you guys are kind of frightened out of your minds at what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Because I believe Friss went underwater and was attacked by large claws. Before you guys decided to try to get a rest up above, you guys started hearing voices and were even attacked, I think, momentarily by fish people and other lobster-like individuals. Using the ropes that kind of led down here, you guys climbed back up and even helping get up using Michelle's greater steed Pegasus. I believe you guys named finally. You made it back up to the crevasse where there's like ledges that the miners would rest on, and we're resting there. That's where it seems like the voices couldn't reach you. Quickly to say something about who's with you guys right now. a human kind of ranger called Friss Ossier has joined you. He's like a gruff kind of guy who constantly comes up with ideas for you guys. He's not here right now. Hopefully he'll join us. And you also ran into a small pink kobold called Kerr. He seems to like you guys a lot because you guys rescued him from a cage that the goblins put him in. He seems to admire you all and kind of look up to you. And he's even managed surviving going down the cavern, this crevasse cavern kind of area, while you guys dealt with a giant purple worm and some ropers. So yeah, that's where you guys are. So we'll just go back to character introductions now.
Hi, I'm Tristan. I play a character called Michelle Eldoran. Yeah, Michelle's definitely spooked about what's going to happen. Not entirely sure if this is the correct thing to do, but you gotta do it. And just hoping no one's gonna die.
All right. Next we have Alexis.
Hi, I'm Alexis. I play Rowan. Did somebody say hi?
Hi.
Dylan definitely said.
Hi.
I'm playing Rowan, the half-elf assassin who was formerly a crow and recently came out, and it's only like 90% because Friss is a dilf, but he got over it. Also, if you see me looking up, it's because I'm using my TV as my second screen because I'm sick of fiddling with Windows.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Next we have in the tank top himself, Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'm very hot right now.
Yeah, you-
I'm playing
Always.
Boone the Gunslinger. I'm very hot always, but I'm particularly sticky tonight
Ew.
because it's balmy
TMI.
billion degrees in Philadelphia. It's always humid in Philadelphia. I'm using push talk tonight because I have my air conditioning next to me. Otherwise, I would be moist and sticky. I play Boone, the gunslinger, who coincidentally is probably going to be moist and sticky when whatever's in the deep gets done with him, because guns don't do very well underwater.
Yes.
So he's a little panicked right now. I think is a very good word for it.
But luckily you have made the kind of bullets you make are primer based, for at least the revolvers you have. The only issue is misfire goes up like a ton.
Yeah, so this is going to be a very fun session of me being useless. So I'm very excited for it.
All right. Next we have Dylan.
Why, hello there, sexy viewer.
Wow.
No, I was talking to Victor. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
I'm Dylan. I'm playing Zandari or Zan Valur. She's an Order Domain cleric, Water Ganassi of Helm. Helm is not the creator of Water Ganassis. I don't know why I put it. She's here. She's not queer, and she's scared everyone's gonna die again.
You know, I'm kind of glad that you guys get scared for these kind of ordeals that I make. I'm feel proud of myself.
Must be nice.
Yes, I don't feel proud usually, so thank you.
At least one of us feels proud.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Gia.
Hello. I'm Gia. I'm playing Victor Cannon. He is a Lightborn fighter and former actor. He wishes Zan would stop being mad at him, but mostly he doesn't want to die right now. He's like a Chris Hemsworth in Thor Ragnarok type of guy.
What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? Armor? Leather armor.
I was expecting you to say birthday suit.
I mean, he'd like to be that in that, but not the right time.
All right, next we have Robert.
Hello, I'm Robert. I'm playing Oscar Ironfist. He's a dwarven battle rager barbarian slash Pact of the Chain warlock. And he's got a prosthetic metal beard from a horrible injury from long ago. And he's pretty excited about these caves. I mean, he almost died, and that was amazing. He got pulled through a tunnel, he got swallowed by a giant worm, he fell down a pit.
200 feet.
It's been an
Inside the
amazing
world.
day.
Wow.
Inside the worm, you survived it and then crawled out. God damn.
Yep.
Ugh.
He's having a blast.
Well, at least someone is.
Yeah. All right. So, it seems like Dylan's gone, but you all are.
He's just praying in the other room to get the character.
Yeah.
I know you guys basically finished your rest in a way last time, but I kind of want to pick it up right before. So don't mess with your hit points or anything like that. You rolled what you rolled. But like, as you guys are trying to get a long rest in after kind of trudging your way through some of the mines here, you guys have just climbed up. You guys are, battered. You guys just realized what you might be dealing with down there. The voices kind of finally stopped as you came up high enough out, and you guys are on this kind of narrow ledge where there's enough room. It seems like it's been purposely carved out, and seems to be enough room for you guys to stand and most of you guys to lie down, or lean up against the wall and just kind of maybe doze off and sleep. Definitely not comfortable conditions, but this is where you guys are at. As you guys prepare to go to sleep, Kerr's kind of excited but nervous. He just, you can see him kind of fidgeting around with his slingshot. He's like looking around, kind of pulling at some rocks to try to loosen to get some more ammunition. But he keeps eyeing all of you every once in a while, just kind of like lying down, messing with the rock, looking up, looking down, messing with the rock, looking up. But yeah, as all of you go to bed, have your long rest, you all wake up tomorrow, or 8 hours later, 6 to 8 hours later. There doesn't seem to be anything. It seems like whatever is down there can't really come too far up. You guys are pretty high up in this kind of mine shaft, so it seems like if you go deep enough, it starts messing with people's brains and stuff like that. But otherwise, you guys are in a safe distance right now.
Yay.
So, you all wake up. You all gather your things. You could talk about what you want to do before you go down there. It's up to you guys.
Are we still planning on taking a dead body and using Speak with Dead on it to see what the hell we're going up against?
That it would be better to know beforehand.
Well, I agree. Doesn't that rely on the dead body knowing what it was going up against before it died?
Well, I think it's a Goldbraid family member from something we found on it, so maybe it does know a little bit.
Well, you guys didn't bring any of the bodies up. Remember that. You guys shot it from a distance as soon as it surfaced,
okay.
And then you guys came back up and you found a small pouch, and actually near your resting area of some potions of water breathing you did find.
It wouldn't be bad to find out what the, translucent skin's about. Maybe
Yeah.
one of them would know, considering that they are translucent.
What's the chance of us, one or two of us going down there, being able to grab a body before something attacks us?
I really love
Probably.
Chris says.
Is that first?
Yeah, I can't, and that's my best impression.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we sneak, this thing seems to be able to hear our minds as we go along. So unless we find a way to close it out, I feel like it's going to hear us coming. Our chances of sneaking and getting in and out are probably real low.
There's no way you can sneak in, but we might just be able to go fast enough that it's not a problem.
Gotta go fast.
Well-
Someone just trips over the kitchen table. This man just beats the shit out of him. You broke my fan!
Cool.
Why are you all here?
Hey, the adults are talking.
Zan, don't be rude to our friend. I mean,
The thing I'm thinking is if we go down there to try and get bodies, we're gonna have to spend just as much effort retrieving a body as we'll probably face trying to fight the thing, whatever it is.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is, let's just go down there and kill everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems to be kind of what we tend to always do.
Yeah.
Um,
I
Has
all feel a
any of us
rubble
fought
all of a
underwater
sudden.
before?
Yeah.
Oh, stupid question. Yeah.
Yeah, Zan is a mermaid, so she knows, and Boone is a turtle. Yeah.
Portal. There are very few like minute differences. That'd be like if you called a tabaxi a cat, or like
Is it not a
Isn't that
cat?
human an ape.
Yeah, or like a water genasi, a mermaid.
Well, I don't know. I
What's
think
a water
mermaids are
genasi?
probably better off than ganassi, water-wise. You're more like
Okay.
you're just more like a flavor of ganassi, you know, like it's like when you like you know that those like waters that they make where you sip and they have like it's like the faint taste of like something else. It's kind of like one of them.
Are you insinuating I'm a drink?
I mean, I feel like Boone like stops and thinks he's like, I feel like I read that in one of my novels, and I did not mean it in such a way. But if it makes you think more highly of me, then
Then I
I'd
did
like to
mean
think. I'd like to think of myself as a tall glass of water. That's fine.
it. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, so mermaids know how to do this, and turtles know how to do it, and then
well, so one problem this
Yeah.
turtle uses firearms. I might be able to get a shot off my revolvers or 6.
true.
But I'm not going to be able to reload underwater, and once I get these bad boys wet, they're kind of going to be out of commission.
That's true.
If something goes
Yeah.
wrong and I go click, I'm done.
Shit. All right. Well,
I mean, I'm somewhat handy with a knife. I do have a bayonet attached to one of them, but
Maybe
it's not the best.
maybe you could just fly around on the horse and shoot from up in the sky.
Something tells me that our fishy foe is not going to reveal themselves so easily.
I know. Frizz wanted to stay above water.
I mean, if I could, yeah.
Yeah, I know. And we
Is
only
there
have
a
so
way
many.
for any of us to stay above the water?
Yeah,
Unless
there's a
we can
rock
drain it.
system.
No.
Well, I meant like, I have a ring of water walking.
Oh.
That's true.
Alright, so I'll jump on Rowan's back, and he carries me.
I have water.
That was a
walk.
joke. Rowan would never be able to carry me. I'd
I'm
prefer
just
not to.
imagining a literal pancaked Rowan squished to the surface of the water from the boots with
Actually,
Boone on
that's
his
actually
back.
a good point. Rowan, if we knock you over and stand on you, can I use you as a raft and just fire down to the bottom from there? Isn't that how that ring works?
No,
Is
that
it-
would push my internal organs.
Okay, no, but like your general health aside, we do have a cleric. I mean, like, how does that work? Like, how has bathing been working? for
You're
you?
not allowed to make plans anymore. Anybody else?
Like, if you're just like sitting in the tub, you just kind of like float up with the water when you're trying to. Like, how do you submerge yourself? I mean, I guess like a bird, like kind of float in the bird bath anyway.
I don't think he always has to wear the ring.
Anywho,
That's one I want to say.
I have water walk, but that's gonna make us float above the water. I was gonna save it in case of an emergency, so we all pew out of the water.
Okay. That's smart.
Do you have a home?
What's that?
Do you have a home?
It's not really the time to reminisce right now, Kerr.
Kurt just looks nervous all of a sudden.
Okay, alright, fine. Kerr, I'm gonna like sit down with him and like hold his face and be like, Kerr, what is the problem?
I don't have a home.
Are you really talking about this right before battle?
Let's just.
Yeah.
Okay. Zan, shut up. Alright.
Boone's just like in the back, is like, oh no, I've read stuff like this in my novels. This is a literary device. Something terrible is gonna happen to that little guy.
Boone, shut up. Alright. Kerr. I'm holding his face. Kerr,
Uh-huh.
you can find a home after the battle. But right now, we all need to survive so we can go to our home.
Okay.
Kerr, do I have verbal consent to try and turn you into a gun in case you die? That happened to the last one, little guy that we met.
That was a robot, and Kerr is not a robot.
I mean, we could always
He's a
change
frog.
that.
Clearly. A giant frog.
Victor, have you ever seen a frog before?
Yeah, looks just like this, except littler.
All right. So besides Oscar, who's coming into the water with me?
I'll go into the water.
All right, that's
Ah.
2.
I mean,
I have a question.
Yes.
And I pull out of the bag the goggles that Rowan owns. This thing seems highly intelligent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that I could read its mind? Maybe know what
mean-
it's doing and like warn you guys.
I am clearly the most red of this party right now, and I say no.
Okay.
Mm,
I mean, if it could talk in our minds, maybe it could have like a psychic shield. But hey, maybe it thinks that we're inept, which I don't think is that bad of an assumption to make so far. We might be able to
Because
surprise.
it's true.
I clearly agree because I know what that means.
Oh, you have been studying.
Yes. Okay, well, you're going in the water. You're going in the water. Are you coming, Michelle?
I could. I would prefer not to. I don't like water, but
That's perfectly
could.
fine. It will save me a spell slot.
I mean, there is all that land down there. You could probably just stand on there and shoot
Saying
stuff or something.
all that land, I think, is a bit hyperbolic. There's not that much land down there.
There's
I mean,
some land.
if push comes to shoves, in, I will wade my way into that water. I can actually hold my breath for up to an hour, as some of you have experienced.
I'm also seeing the issue that I can't do anything if I'm not in the water, so I might need to.
Okay.
Well, you could be like me, who can't do anything in or out of the water in this situation. So you have something going for you there.
So we have the bird and the 2 ranged people up top,
Mhm.
and we have the swords and the shield in the water. Is that what's
Yes.
going on?
I mean, I can easily
yeah,
go
that too.
between inside water and out.
I'm just trying to plan how much of my magical essence I can put inside you guys.
Mm.
Also, the ones going on the water should get the water breathing potions, no?
Yes. We don't know what they are, but we assume that that's what they are. Because, who else would put them near water at such a convenient spot?
Right.
Do any
Unless they're
of you
fire
have
breathing.
a proficiency with an alchemy kit?
Are you kidding?
I-
You think any of us are smart?
I mean,
Let me-
there's
let me
two
s- let me
smart
stretch.
characters.
Let me stretch right now, Peter. I have a glass blowers kit, but I know what type of potion you would put specifically into a certain bottle.
No.
Oh.
Worth a try.
Okay.
It's not like they're soda cans,
Who-
man. Like,
Who are it's labeled on the side. You just forgot to read it.
Diet water drinking.
No.
This episode brought to you by Diet Water Drinking.
Diet water drinking. Here, how about this then? Do any of you guys have proficiency in Arcana at least?
I'm a bard. I have half
Oh
proficiency.
my god, that doesn't count.
Nah.
You just have approximate knowledge.
All right. Well, then there's that.
Well, they're probably not make you explode potions, so
All right, so let's just head down there and we'll see what happens. You guys all ready?
Yeah.
I guess so. Is
yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run up to Oscar and high five him. And I'll cast
yeah.
freedom of movement.
Let's do this, Sam.
All right, cool. You got freedom of movement. I'm gonna walk up to Michelle, shake his hand, give him freedom of movement, and I'm gonna just slap Victor and give him freedom of movement.
He liked it, so it's okay.
Oh.
All right. So, who has freedom of movement? It was
The
Uh,
3
Oscar,
us
Victor,
big,
and.
tough, strong, non-Texan men.
All right. I'm gonna give you. where
big,
is it?
tough, strong. What?
Me?
Michelle?
Take the compliment, buddy.
So, Oscar, Michelle, and Victor. Right? Those are the
Mhm.
three.
Yep.
All right.
This is like that one Overwatch meme where it's like this is a great team. We're gonna do great,
We're gonna-
guys. It's like defeat.
All right, so you guys start climbing the rope down, and you guys get to the end of where this, cavern goes. This almost vertical cliff down, and you're at the entrance of the darkness. Down below, you can see just black.
As we're descending down, Pete, I'm gonna cast daylight about 30 feet above the land.
Okay. The rope doesn't go down further. Remember that. You guys made sure, like, you flew down there on Michelle's Pegasus last time. You guys have extra rope, and there are pit-ins, but it seems like some of the ropes were severed. Like ropes that were tied to these pit-ins there were severed at the lowest rung. So you guys can attach them and actually climb down if you want, but it's gonna be a free climb, or feather fall down.
We can jump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
How
I
far is
just
the
fall.
jump?
I fall down.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Jump
sure. I can
immediately
join.
after.
Okay. And does anyone else
Other
jump?
fall.
Walk down.
There's no. Oh well. Oh okay. So Ron, you're gonna try to climb or like walk on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll come back to you then. So Michelle, you jump. Oscar jumps. Anyone else? I just need to know right
Wait, they just jumped off the edge?
now. Yeah, they just jumped into the darkness.
Don't be a
No.
pussy, Victor.
You guys.
Okay. Wait. All right. So Victor doesn't jump. Zan, Ian. Ian's on the phone. I'll say he didn't jump. Dylan or Zan, you
I
jumped.
jumped right after.
Okay.
Yep.
So Michelle, you cast Featherfall on the three people,
Yep.
and like a moment after you free fall, you guys start slowly.
Oh, we're doing
descending.
Featherfall. I missed that part.
Yeah. Well, he didn't say.
Don't
Just,
worry, just take Victoria.
Victoria. Oh, I'll take Victoria. I'll hop on Victoria.
did you summon Victoria? Or...
Yep.
Okay. So you summon.
Yeah, I have a level 4 spell gone already.
Okay. So you
That was
get
from
on
3 weeks ago.
Victor. You get on Victoria's back. Rowan, when you walk along the
Oh, I cast daylight on
Basically-
Victoria. Though.
from like the wall to the ceiling, you notice about a couple feet away from this ring, you see these lights. They look kind of light bluish. They kind of speckle and sparkle along the ceiling, but they seem to be kind of dangling upside down from where you are. And they're surrounding, and these are the lights that you saw when you were down below. They're too dim to, show anything, but they're tiny little lights. They look like a sea of stars.
Can I take a closer look? Do they look like they're dangerous?
As you get closer, you realize they look like these kind of weird vine-like tendril things kind of attached to the ceiling, hanging upside down. And when you get close, like the long one that you see might be like a foot long, just dangling down. And when you start getting close, because you have a pretty good reaction, you can see one of them slowly start to curl up towards you, like almost attracted to the fact that you're just standing near it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back down.
Okay. And when you start walking back, you can see it almost looks like you know how those like sticky carnivorous plants, how they kind of like curl in on things, like it's
Oh, yeah.
slow moving like that. But you as you start walking away, it just kind of goes back to its uncurled position. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just walk back down. Wait, they jumped down. Why can't I just walk down?
Well, because remember, it's like a hole and then like ceiling, like there, and then they jump down. You could have jumped down with them, but you tried to walk.
Ugh,
The
am I gonna have to fly down? I'm gonna have to fly down.
You could actually get a ride from Victoria.
I thought Victor left already.
Hop on.
Well, Victoria could go up and down and take you guys multiple times, is the thing.
Okay,
So
I'll just do that.
yeah, eventually you guys make it all down, and here, let's progress the map over here and show the map actually.
Peter, I casted daylight on Victoria.
Okay, I need to make sure Victoria's out and about, so give me a second while I...
She is now a beacon of daylight.
Okay. Victoria shines for what, 120 feet?
60-foot radius. Yeah.
Wait, 120.
60 60.
Yeah, 120, 60. 60. All players see light. Sight. Oh my god. All that
We can
suspenseful
see.
darkness
See
around.
everything.
Yeah, all that suspenseful darkness outside. Okay, so when Victoria flies down, actually, you guys can see a lot.
Yeah.
You can almost see bits of the ceiling that kind of hang low, and you could see these what look like stars up above. Actually, yeah, look like millions of kind of like little dangly things, dangly bits, just kind of covering the ceiling above. Not only that, there's water drops just kind of constantly falling from all around, so it looks like very sparse rain hitting this pond that you guys are standing in the middle of. And you realize there's bits of land you could see in the distance, actually. You're not sure how far it goes, but there is a bit of land to stand on over in the edges. And you do hear the rushing of water that you have heard before. It's not silent. You hear a rush of water, almost like a waterfall nearby, like a kind of a small waterfall nearby, and a ton of dripping water all around you.
Man, if this place wasn't so freaking scary, it'd be nice.
We should try
No,
and
I don't trust the ceiling.
we should try and get some of those things and put them in our little castle place. We don't have to
Oh,
pay
that'd
for
be
torches.
Yeah.
All of you here in your minds, you've come back.
What's that?
Oscar, is that you?
Who said that?
No.
You've all
Who's there?
come back. So, Oscar, you reply?
Yeah.
Okay, who's there? Do you want to get stronger?
Yes.
Hmm.
You're touched by something, aren't you? I should pull you aside.
That's Pete who moves aside, Rob, to talk about how he's touched.
Yeah. You hear in your mind, you crave strength.
I do. How do you know this?
I could give that to you. You could be the strongest among us.
I mean, how would you just give someone strength like that?
I have ways. Ways you don't understand. You even made an unknown pact, I see. With something
What do you mean
dangerous.
a pact? Are you talking about... I look down at my hand, and then I look back just kind of into the general area of the cave, and gonna take a flying leap and try and speak in a language I hear in my dreams,
Oh,
and speak in deep speech.
in your mind, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Say in deep speech.
Okay.
Does this mean something to you?
I have all the knowledge you can want. I can share them if you only serve me. I don't know if the mic's picking that up. I can share them
Yeah.
if you only serve me.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you fine.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know
all
if
good.
I can't tell if the stream mic was picking it up for a moment, but go ahead.
Okay. I can't just serve you for knowledge. I mean,
Oh, you can. I am older than you know. Old enough to know that I existed before anything. Before the gods. Before any other life.
then if you're so powerful, why do you need Why do you even want us?
You all have uses, and you'll serve a purpose. But for me, and in return, I can give you what you crave most. Power.
I'm gonna just suddenly think to myself a little and go, there's something else I'm also craving right now, and I think you can give it to me also. I really want a good fight.
Alright. I'm gonna pull you aside.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are heard that voice for a moment, Oscar, you know, he seems to concentrate for a moment, look off into the distance.
Once I see him do that, I'm just gonna start singing out loud a counter charm.
And then his eyes kind of give that, like, I'm ready to fight kind of look. And he just goes, and he just kind of clutches onto, like, his weapon a bit tighter, you can see.
You ready, big boy?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Kick this calamari's ass.
Calamari.
Helm's taught me a new spell just for this, so we get ready for an
Wow.
earthquake. Not an actual earthquake. I'm just trying to. It's the biggest word I know.
Earthquake is the biggest word you know?
Yeah.
2 syllables.
It's-
Sounds about right.
Thank you.
It's a
I
pretty
mean,
big one.
tsunami has more syllables, but I'm not great at counting.
The fuck is a Tusnumui?
That would you don't know how you do know how it spells, Zan. See, you know more than give yourself
It's
credit.
funny. It's
That's
almost
just-
like as if she read it instead of her hearing it.
Yeah. Hey, it happens.
The entire
Alright.
story is set in a comic, and we're seeing the little chapels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oscar, you kind of went blank for a second. What happened?
This thing was trying to speak with me, saying something about being older than the gods. It wants us all to be its servants.
Nah.
I only serve one god.
You speak of gods. As Zan, you hear this in your head. There's no need to serve
Zan.
them. They betrayed us. There were mistakes. Zan, I'm gonna. What are you? Are you just gonna be like? I don't know. or just let me know what you're gonna do.
Hiding behind Victor.
Okay.
I'll like try to look protective, but I'm not sure what I'm protecting her against.
Boone like pulls Zero out a little bit. It's like, hey, buddy, you hearing any of this?
Does the daylight spell penetrate
Okay.
any of the water?
It helps you see a bit further, but it's murky, and you realize
Okay.
that whenever the water's dripping, it must be whatever's coming down from up there that's just keeping it constantly murky, or something in this area, because it's unnaturally murky looking. Last time Frizz was in the water, he was able to see maybe 5 feet clearly, 10 feet barely, like, and that's, I'm being generous, you know.
Mhm.
So keep that in mind. Like,
I compose myself, and I thank you, Victor. I lost something.
You what? You lost?
Nothing. Oscar, let's go.
Yeah, okay. We're just right in the water. All right.
Fuck. What else?
so
are we gonna
Oscar,
do?
do you jump in?
Yeah.
When you do,
Splash.
the rest of you, so it's Boone, Victor, Rowan, and Michelle, and Friss would all hear.
Yeah.
So you're not going to run?
Well, I mean, we don't really have a choice.
Boone,
So
I'm gonna pull you aside.
yeah.
Okay, so I know most of what other characters want, just saying. But I don't know what Boone truly wants in life.
Who wants adventure or immortality? Whatever comes first.
Okay. Then you would hear.
Or just like a mountain of guns and immortality. That's really all he wants.
I can give you the time you want. All the time you'll need. Just come serve me.
It's a tempting offer, but making guns underwater doesn't really work out so well for me. So I'm gonna find my way through other means.
Then you'll die.
Hopefully, you get to die with me. It'll make a good story. And stories are a form of immortality if the right bard tells it. Boone just kind of like winks, just off to like, just in the air in general.
Down here you'll die like the rest of them, and be forgotten and lost, like all things with time.
I think you seriously doubt the capabilities of some of the people in this group.
Alright.
Like,
So, Oscar, you just kind of, as you like step over to the edge of the, where the water is, you kind of get your feet in there. It's slippery. The sides are a bit slippery here. As you do that, I mean, what are the rest of you guys doing? The ripples kind of cascade away from this island of yours.
Just
Boone's gonna draw 0 and ask for a people count again. Well, scanning the water line. After he just kind of stood there and then just kind of winked into the air.
9. And he's not being German.
oh,
No.
Well, he 0 counts 9, not including himself. There's only 9 of us. There's 9 of us.
wasn't there like 2d8?
It was like 23, I think. Last
Yeah,
time,
that
24,
number.
25, in the 20s. I think perhaps we might be being bamboozled.
bamboozled.
Maybe he can't control as many things like all the time.
No, I mean, there's literally 9 of us, which means I don't think it's here in this room, or he's
Oh,
hiding himself from 0. Either way.
Oh.
So, as you
everyone
guys
stick close.
as you guys are just talking, Zan and Oscar, you guys are in the water. You see the water kind of bulge a bit towards your guys' side, and then almost like a wave just being pushed gently towards you. It looks weird. You guys kind of get ready.
Look out, Zan, it's a tsunami.
It's not like huge. Like it looks like it's just like a, like a little ripple, like a big enough ripple of like water kind of coming towards you, and then I need basically. I need Boone, Rowan, Oscar, Zan, Michelle, and Friss all to give me strength saving throws, please.
Okay.
Oh, joy, my favorite.
Okay.
Man, I got beat by 2 people.
Wah, wah,
Wah wah.
Okay. So, Oscar, you managed to hold your ground. While Boone, Michelle, Rowan, and Zan, as the water kind of comes up past you guys, like kind of rippling through part of the island, all of a sudden it switches back and pulls back, pulling you guys into the water with it.
Goodbye.
When the island here, the rock gets coated in this water, it seems like it goes slick and slippery. As you guys lose your footing, and I gotta see if Chris makes it. Forgot I was reading some
Before I
rules.
fall in, I yelled, "Drink your potion."
You guys all, other than I believe Oscar, so you guys all get pulled 5, 10, 15, and then another 5 feet down. And you guys are in the
instinctually
water.
just starts holding his breath as he goes.
Yep.
He goes like, "Ah!"
You guys are all holding your breath, and remember, holding your breath is dependent on your con modifier. minute plus your con mod. So keep that in mind.
Right.
So that's however many minutes, other than Boone.
What about Rowan?
Wait, am I underwater?
Yeah, you guys are pulled underwater.
Okay, because I'm wearing the Ring of Water Walking too.
Okay, so the Ring of Water
You are not
Walking.
pulled up in water.
Does it like distort all the water around you and then
It
just
holds
It
her
launches
holds them
back
under,
into
but
the-
launches it. It's like you're wearing a floaty. pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's going to bring you up pretty quickly. So when you do get pulled down, but then like you're wearing a life vest or a floaty, you feel like you're being pushed up out of the water and pulled up to the surface. You're still soaking wet, but you kind of like climb up to like stand up on top of the water, and yeah.
Okay, I would like to draw my second dagger.
Okay.
And
Uh,
I'm gonna chug that mystery potion we got from.
Okay, Oscar, you down the potion.
Yep.
And
Come on, don't explode.
at this point, so Rowan is pulled up right away. Zan, Boone, Michelle, and Friss. All right. You guys.
Does freedom of movement have anything to? Would that affect that save at all for Michelle?
You guys aren't
Not-
prone. You guys are not
Okay.
prone, basically, because at the end of it, you guys would be prone technically, but if you're underwater, it doesn't matter either way.
I'll
You
put
guys
the
don't.
spell in chat so you can look at it.
Thank you.
As you all feel something swim by, and give me a second while I gotta pull this up. All right. To hit Zan, to hit Boone, and then Friss. So Zan 19 to hit, Boone 26 to hit, and then Friss it's even higher. So yeah. So it hits all of you, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay. I think I could just hit this button and it should roll it. Boop. Boop. All right. So let's see. Okay. So Zan, you take 17 bludgeoning damage as something hits you in this murky water and swims by extremely fast. Boone, you take 15, and Friss takes 13. All of you need to make me a con save now.
Boone is going to. And I'm not sure if you'll allow this, but it wasn't specified to roll. Boone's going to try and dodge roll.
Okay.
I guess it would be half of half since he's prone.
Okay.
So that's. He's just gonna like. Boone's just gonna like spin like. 10
Beyblade.
Sorry, I need to roll Friss's. I just realized. I was like, why isn't Friss rolling? 10. Okay. So, you after taking the damage, you guys, the water feels kind of slimy and thicker all of a sudden in that area around you. As you guys, kind of start surfacing and realizing something's definitely in the water. Friss takes 13 points of damage. God damn it. That is. Okay. You guys are now still in the water. You guys could do whatever you want. The water kind of goes calm all of a sudden again.
Okay, I guess I'll swim to the surface.
Okay. You.
What? I was like, yeah, Boone's gonna try and stand up, crawl back to land, and see if he can see if Zero is like alive.
Okay. Yeah. Zero seems to be doing fine.
Is everyone else at the surface?
Yeah.
I didn't get.
No, you didn't
Washed.
get pulled or anything.
Yeah.
So
You
Friss
guys okay out there?
quickly kind of swims back. He's like, nope.
Oh
There's-
no, I failed my con save, Pete. I'm still underwater.
Oh, you just stayed underwater?
No, I got a 6 on the con save. Is
No, the
that
con
not
save isn't to pull you guys down.
Oh, okay.
No, it's something else.
Okay. I thought it was the same thing as last time. where I
No,
got
no,
failed.
it's not the roper things. No, definitely
Okay.
not. Like Rowan, you're still standing on the water, but like Friss is like, yeah. Friss is like, I'm definitely staying out of there.
I think
Yeah,
you guys should tether yourself or something.
I'm gonna check my water breathing, then climb back on.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't fun. I'm bleeding already.
Oh no.
It's almost
How
like
are
you
you
feel
bleeding
bruised that
already?
something like hit you pretty hard against the side, like something basically.
Well, you see that dent in my shin armor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody hit me. Somebody hit me real hard.
What was
I
it?
gave you a love tap there.
Yeah.
What
I
was
don't know
it?
what the hell it was.
Oh.
Probably that thing.
The water got like more viscous after it hit us. It was weird.
There were biscuits
I
in
don't
it?
like it.
What?
It got like thick.
Oh.
Thick
How are we
and
gonna fight
sticky.
something we can't see?
Oh. Maybe I can help with that.
Oh.
At least with the seeing. And I'm gonna swim out right here and shout, "Here, fishy, fishy!" and radiant action to grapple anything that comes near me.
Okay. So
Interesting.
you kind of swim out, and you're just kind of swimming in the water now.
Yeah.
As you know, you're just trying to coax anything close to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And at that point, you guys see something surface right here. As a head kind of surfaces, like a
Where
fish
did I
head.
see it?
Then
Oh, over
he
there.
raises a stick, starts speaking, and all of a sudden, you guys are shrouded in darkness.
Oh no! What level is the
Like-
darkness, Peter?
What level is
No,
the
you'll see. It's
darkness?
not a level. As
Well, my daylight spell cancels all magical darkness, 3rd level or lower.
it's oh, does it just straight out cancel it? Okay. Well, I don't have to bring this bubble in that I created so hard. It's okay. It's okay.
Aw.
But
The
as
fishman
the
just
whole
cries a
area,
tear.
you could see almost ripples around you, like the air ripples around you. You guys see. I gotta get rid of this dark.
Were we standing on it the whole fucking time?
No,
Oh, look at that! What the hell is that?
I gotta it's a spell basically. I gotta just ungroup it and get rid of something. All right, there we go. As you feel these like, as the ripple in space kind of opens up, you guys feel this uneary cold around you. As all of you take, where's the quote? There we go. Okay. As all of you will take 2d6. So you guys all take 7 points of cold. Oh no, at the start of your turn. So 7 points at the start. I'm just gonna roll 1 for all of
7
you.
points of what?
Cold damage.
Cold damage.
Is
And
Oscar in range of this?
no, Oscar, you're not.
Okay.
And I need everyone to roll initiative now. As you guys see ripples starting, like heads starting to kind of rise up out of the water, certain heads to look at you, fish heads.
Wow, cool initiative roll by me.
I need to roll frisses.
Oh, should I also have my imp on this map, or
If you want to,
no, I'll just have it be floating up in the sky.
okay, just looking down,
Yeah.
drawing a little like journal of what the hell's
Yeah.
going on. Okay.
Oh, look at all those fools dying.
He makes me do stupid stuff all the time. There's a butt for a face. All right. So, order this and God, your guys' initiative is weird.
But, yes.
It's just all off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to you just need to give me a second to order all this around.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna put this right here so everyone can see the order. And then
Wait, what?
what? Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
Zero did lie to us.
Boom. Well, there's a
I'm
limit to the
very
range you can
Zero.
see, so keep that in mind.
0 was fooled.
So, as you see the daylight spell basically blocking this darkness from entering this area, you guys feel this coldness around you along the small islands you are standing on. As
Did
you
Kirk get knocked out?
on his turn, he will. As you guys see the tendrils kind of like these dark tendrils kind of like whipping around. They kind of seem to phase a bit through you. But now, Michelle, it's your turn. So you take 7 points of damage. And go ahead. You gotta change
So do I see Kerr like passed out at this point in time?
No, you wouldn't because Kerr takes the damage on his turn.
Okay. I see all these creatures
He
around
looks like
me, and
scared though.
I walk over to Rowan, just tap Rowan on the shoulder, and cast Greater Invisibility on both of us.
Okay. All right, so you have greater visibility.
Yep.
Ninja mask.
I walk back to where I was before and just shout out to Zan. Okay, guys, good luck. Just
Thank
try
you.
not to die, please. Yeah.
Nope, that's not it.
Try not to fall unconscious.
I'll inspire you, Zan. And that'll be
Aw.
my turn.
Thanks, buddy.
How nice.
Okay. So, all right, that's your turn, Friss. Friss is going to target this guy over here with Hunter's Mark. So, I'm not gonna do the spell thing right now because it's just there we go. Hunter's Mark.
He's got 2 Hunter's Marks in his ring, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, he's gonna use his spell slot for now. Actually, he'll use one of the ones in the ring then. Screw it. And then he's going to. That was a bonus action. He's gonna make 2 longbow attacks against it.
Oof.
Whoa.
All right. Well, first one, arrow just drops at his feet. The other one definitely hits and deals 7 plus 6. So
Got covered in the
7
slime.
plus 4, 11 points of damage.
He goes to like grab the arrow and like he goes to put it in the bow and just like misses. Like, ah, fuck it.
All right. And now it's going to be layer actions. As you guys, you see like the wave kind of cresting up to your island. I need at this point, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Rowan, Zan, Boone, and Michelle, it's going to be from the left side. You guys see this coming as it pulls
Strength
you
save.
in to the water. Please make strength saving throws. Kerr fails
Come
his.
on.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Wow.
has been a day of great rolls.
All right. So basically, all of you get pulled.
You have Bardic Inspiration if you want to use it, Sam.
No, I'm okay.
You guys get pulled this far out into the water.
Do
Let's
you want
fuck
me
up
to do
that
a
one
con
right
save
there.
for the
Kerr?
Greater
Oh.
Visibility?
No, this does no damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just moving you guys forcefully. As
I didn't consent to that, Pete.
well, sucks. Sucks to suck.
Oh, hey, that pulls Kerr out of tentacle range,
It does.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
But
but
This
into
guy.
the stabby fishman range.
yeah, all the stabby fishmen. All right. So now, sorry, I just got to pull up these things. All right. So wow, I'm rusty. As you guys are pulled out, the fishmen start closing in as these guys start pulling out spears and what's called little shields out. And some of them like pull out nets, and they seem to try to get close to you because Rowan, you're close. No, you're invisible.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so right here moves over to Zan, and since he doesn't know what you are, gonna throw the net on you.
I've had this nightmare.
It is. It is a natural 20, so 24 to hit.
No.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay, so it hits. On a hit, you're restrained, and you can make an action to try to free yourself, basically. You're restrained, your movement is 0 right now,
Okay.
so keep that in mind. And at that point, you guys see something odd. You've seen the fishmen and some of the lobsters before, but you see a ripple right next to Kerr. As the water kind of rises around Kerr, something grabs him and pulls him up into the air, and it's a large tentacle, as you see a massive eel-like body, 3 vertical eyes along the body itself, as
How'd you gotta boop him in like that, man?
one
Just ruined all the mystery. Boop. There you go.
I can't make water splashy sounds.
Would have been infinitely better anything than boop.
Okay. God, I didn't ruin it.
It's
I
an
was so
analyst
rusty.
who just had food.
Alright. Well,
Hi, I'm an analyst.
well, this thing, it appears right next to Kerr, literally lifts Kerr out of the water, and then
Why is he down here? Who invited him down? Who brought the child down here?
a,
It's just like my novels!
oh, I'm using the wrong one. Thank you. No one told me for so long.
I just noticed.
Thank you, Gia. Alright, so it snags Kerr up and above, and then 2 attacks, one going to restrain Zan, the other one going to Michelle. As the tentacles kind of reach through the water and they kind of attempt to attack you, it was... I need to make one more attack. Kerr gets hit, takes 12 damage, he's unconscious, and then to Zan it is 16 to hit, to Michelle it's 14 to hit.
That's a
miss.
Okay.
You can see Michelle.
This thing can see invisibility.
Yeah, actually it can, because I used I did something to be able to... Did you roll your stealth check, by the way?
Me?
Yeah. Please roll your
No.
stealth check.
Okay.
Because you're invisible.
You see that third eye, Tristan? That's the invisible one.
27.
Okay, he doesn't see you. Never mind. Then the
Oh,
other
nice.
14's to Zan, either way.
Ah, they both miss.
Okay. As you protect yourself from it, you see Kerr getting pulled underneath as this thing is swimming now away. Into the black void below. And Kerr with it. Sploosh.
Well, he's dead.
Alright. And now it is this one's turn. Shit. I'm really rusty to do a big battle like this. Okay.
On the bright side, it's a big battle, so it'll take a while and you can get your skills back.
Yes.
5. And then this big lobster-like thing kind of swims up along the surface and makes 2 attacks, one on each Friss and Victor. So to Friss, it is a 11 to hit. To Victor, it is 22 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
Of course.
When it hits you, it like the pincers like grab a hold of you, and they seem to like, you know, you're grappled in it now. Like it seems to grapple you, and now,
Okay.
it's going to make a tentacle attack as these like kind of writhing tentacles around its where you expect the face to be, goes to hit you. You are make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Alright.
You
Oof.
failed, and you are paralyzed.
Oh, cool.
But you got freedom of movement, so you're perfectly fine.
Is that...
Yep.
Can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
You're not even grappled then. God damn it.
Yeah, I guess
No,
I'm
you
okay.
can be grappled, but you just spend 5 feet of movement to be ungrappled.
Oh, okay. So
Wow, thanks, Zan.
yeah, you're not paralyzed as it did nothing, but you did take 10 points of bludgeoning damage from the, you know, pincers itself.
Okay.
You hear the sound of clinking armor in the distance.
All right, Pegasus' turn.
I'm gonna get the Pegasus to fly pretty much 20 feet up in the air, so it's just not on the ground.
Okay.
Just be in the center.
All right, 20 feet in the air.
That's it. Yep.
All right. It's Rowan's turn.
Do I have to do a stealth for
You,
invisibility?
yeah, if you guys ever go invisible, just give me a stealth roll automatically.
Advantage, right?
Yeah.
Invisible. Yeah.
3 weeks and I forgot how to play.
By the way, if you guys are underwater, it's still disadvantage, I would say. No, it would be flat, I guess. Because advantage, disadvantage. They would clearly see an outline of you is the thing, so. Alright, so
I'm
19.
gonna go here and I'm gonna attack this thing.
Okay. By the way, these guys are all partially submerged in the water. So if you guys are on the surface and melee attacking, you're like bending down to try to get to it, like stabbing it down into the ground or into the water, basically.
Built-in high ground.
Yes, but also they have like cover, you know.
They can
Yeah.
nip at your toes.
Ew.
All right. Are you gonna make your attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
All right, 15. It actually misses as you go to stab him, but the knife hits its hard armor and kind of like scratches off the side. You miss.
Okay, I'm just gonna bonus action disengage and then just move this way.
Oh yeah, isn't it an advantage because you're invisible?
Oh.
Yes, technically.
Is it?
Yes.
Thanks, Tristan.
Oh, also because it hasn't gone yet.
Oh, that too.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
it would be a crit. So, you know what?
Roll
just-
to hit.
Yeah, roll to hit again.
Come
If
on.
it hits, it's a crit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a crit either way.
Whoa.
Way to blood on that one.
That.
Nice.
Hey, it's still crit, so you don't have to roll anything else. Alright, so you deal
39.
39 points of damage. Holy shit.
Sick.
You.
With the dual wielding, can I bonus action attack again?
Yes, but it's your offhanded weapon, so you don't add your dex
Yeah.
modifier. Keep that in mind.
Who needs
So-
auto crit when you just crit?
Yeah.
And you should still be invisible, so.
Yes.
It would
it's
just
greater
be-
advantage.
Advantage. It still hits. Roll again in case you crit again.
-4, so 18.
18. No, you don't get sneak attack again. Remember, you only get sneak attack.
Yeah,
once
I
per turn.
mean,
So 4.
just let me know. I fucking hate sneak attack on this thing. Yeah, so just 8.
Yeah.
And it was an 18 to hit.
Yep. That still hits.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Rowan, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a lot of fish guys. Oh, that's a lot of fish guys.
Yeah, it's a lot. As they start, they're gonna start hucking spears. Oh, oh yeah, nope. I don't have to do that.
Not feeling great about this one, guys.
They start
Can I rip
hucking
the net
spears.
apart? Yeah, of course. Me neither.
As one attack at first. Oh, that is a 19 to hit.
Can I get a melee attack on this one because of Sentinel? 'Cause
No,
he attacked
he's throwing the
first.
spear from the water.
Oh, I thought.
Like,
sorry.
he's
I thought it was the
surfacing
guy
just
next to
enough
us.
to chuck the spear at first.
I thought it was
We're
the guy
also
next to us.
rusty.
Okay, never mind.
So Frisk takes two points of damage.
Wow.
Fucking great. I love weak guys to deal with. It's fine. All right. And I'm just gonna do a bunch of these guys in a row. Spear at.
It'd be like that scene from 300 where it just.
Okay, moves over here. It's going to spear at Boone. At one spear at Boone, one spear at Zan.
Don't forget to roll advantage for me, Pete.
Yeah. Shit.
Man, if I didn't breathe water, this would be like infinitely more terrifying.
19 for you, Zan, and 8 to Boone.
All right, how much damage?
For 8. So it's they're doing one-handed, so it's 6 points of damage to you, Zan.
All right.
Okay.
Eh.
And then that was them. All right. So this thing has no idea where you are, Rowan. The lobster in front of you. So it's gonna dive underwater and swim to where it can see where you guys are, where Zan and Boone are, and pinch. At both Zan and Boone. Pincer at Zan, Pincer at Boone. 12 to hit Zan, 23 to hit Boone.
That's gonna hit Boone.
Boone, you are paralyzed. No, not paralyzed. Grappled, I mean. Goddamn. Make a con save, please.
Got this, buddy.
Nice.
Okay, you succeed. You are not paralyzed, but you're still grappled. He's taking 9 points of damage. Alright, goddamn, I gotta go down the list. 1, 2. Alright.
There's so many 11s.
There's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
Wait, Pete, how many points of damage was that?
9 bludgeoning
Alright.
damage. As the one of the fish folk, the Kuto, come up to you, Victor. He finds purchase in the bit of land right in front of you. Sticks his spear at you, two-handed. He doesn't have a shield, so spear, two-handed. It's a 15 to hit.
Nope.
As you just kind of parry it away, and now 1, 2, 3, 4. Spear chuck at Boone. 17 to Boone.
That just barely hits.
Ooh, okay, so that's 2 damage. God damn it. These
Oof.
damage. Alright. Oh my god, there's so
Hey,
many.
I see a teammate.
Alright. Another chuck at you, Oscar, as you see a spear coming towards you.
Okay.
It is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
3 points of damage, so I'm guessing like,
Like a toothpick.
I'm not
before.
raging yet,
Oh, you're not
so
raging.
normal.
yeah, 3 points. Oh dang.
Oh man,
Alright. This
I'm
one
boned.
feels brave as he comes right up. What's called jabs you with one of his spears in hand.
Mm-hmm.
8 to hit you.
Nope.
Yep. As he's definitely fucked the
Oscar
next
just
round.
flexes.
Just glance off my armor, look at him. Really?
1, 2, 3, 4. And going to spear at Frizz. 6 misses. Alright. Oscar, it's your turn. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Woo! I'm gonna look at the guy that just tried to stab me and go, big mistake, little guy. And rage, and then reckless great weapon master attack him in the face
Okay. Go ahead.
with my battle axe.
By the way, you're in the water. You're swimming, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have disadvantage.
I have freedom of movement from Zan.
That
Yep.
means you can attack. You can
Finally,
move freely.
being underwater imposes no penalties on target's movements or attacks.
Oh my god, that's so
It's
crazy
a great
broken.
spell.
It is. It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so raging
I
1.
already have an idea on what the fuck how to deal
Oh,
with
I'm
this,
sorry.
guys.
That was not a great weapon master, my bad.
I
There
just
we go.
realized the range of my spell. And it's fucking-
21 and second.
Ooh,
Oh,
holy shit.
misses second probably.
Yeah, second one misses. First one hits as your axe cleaves in. He like raises his spear, tries to catch it. It basically goes through most of his spear, his shield, into his arm. He like gurgles out in pain and takes 18 points of damage. And I need you to just give me a quick. I need to read this. Strength saving throw.
Okay.
As it
Raging,
seems like
so
your axe
advantage.
blades are sticking to his shield. And you rip away your axe from him and kind of goes with part of his arm along with it.
Oh,
As you just tear away the sticky shield with it. So he's definitely hurting.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna shout out underwater to the rest of the party. Don't worry, guys. These are pretty squishy.
Hmm.
1, 2,
All
3,
right.
4, 5, 6. And then disadvantage going to make a attack at the Pegasus. 12 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay, it deals 2 points. I'm rolling all the ones today, guys.
Just nicks its wing.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have to be closer? No. Okay. This one swims up, casts a net on you, Oscar.
Okay.
And it is a natural 20, so 24 to hit.
Nice.
So you are now restrained.
Oh,
Okay.
He is not restrained. Yeah, I know. They don't. The thing is, I have to do it this way because they have no idea how these spells work. They're kind of dumb. If you couldn't tell. All right.
Well, that's something in our favor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're closing off. Double pincer at Boone, actually. And
Not again.
is Jules. So pincer. You're paralyzed, right?
I am not paralyzed.
No?
I'm not yet.
Oh yeah, you saved it last time. Okay, so it is 13 and then 9 to hit you. So
Nope.
definitely miss.
I imagine Boone just tactically wiggles and uses the other Jewel's claw like a block. He's like, I almost got it.
This one moves here, makes Koto moves there, and then throws a spear at you, Oscar. It is a 22
okay.
to hit you.
And it does have advantage.
Thought
By
you were not
reckless.
restrained.
I reckless
Reckless
attacked,
attack.
so.
Oh, well, it's fine. It's still 22 to hit you.
Okay. I didn't know if Casey crit.
No, I rolled 2 already by accident. So
Oh, no worries then. Yep, so that hits.
3 points. Zan, it is your turn now.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I gotta measure something.
By the way, feel free to do the measuring and all that kind of stuff.
I did.
Oh,
but-
okay, you just forgot.
Measuring, like,
Oh my god, you're gonna cast a big ass spell? He's measuring 60 foot, huh? Here comes the
Yeah.
bug, right? The bugs.
No, this is different.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Rain holy fire.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
I cast line of
Nice.
shit.
There. All right, we're good, boys.
What are you doing?
All right, cool. So as I'm trying to get out of this net, I grab my holy symbol and I spark it across my chest while shouting Helm's name in victorious glory. And I cause a surge of dawn to rain upon everybody.
Oh.
What? A 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of sunlight shines on a location you choose. When the cylinder
Sorry, everybody on my team. And
Each
myself.
creature in it must make a con saving throw, taking 4d10 radiant damage on a fail and half on a success. If you also
This
Make
kills
this-
me. I'm going to kill you.
wait, so you use it on top of yourself.
Yes,
And
I'm panicking right now.
Don't you know how Zan works?
Okay. Okay. I gotta bring out a representation of a circle real quick. And-
What's your saving throw DC? It's like 16.
Yeah, it's 16.
God damn it.
Okay, I'll heal y'all.
Okay, I actually have a sunlight thing I can use. So,
Only rolls 13.
so what is the radius again? It is 30-foot
God.
radius. Holy shit, that's so big.
I think
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, this is gonna fucking kill me.
Well, I failed.
Oh, good job, Michelle.
Okay, I think that's
That-
60 feet actually. Yep,
That
that's
con
60
save.
feet.
So what does this do to us?
Ouch.
It
You
ouches
guys
us.
take ouchie damage, yeah.
4d10 of fun.
So on
Well,
average,
it's
And it
20.
will also happen when we end our turn
So
there.
you just use it right
Guess
here.
who is grappled right next to the shiny fucking cleric?
So Zed, you turn around, and in the
Yeah.
center of the island, after looking around at everyone, you go, "Praise the sun.
Oh my god.
Let the sun shine down." Okay.
I like to imagine he just sticks 2 hands through the net.
27.
Holy fuck.
Half is 13.
Yeah. Please make a con saving throw. Basically, everyone in the team.
We already did.
Oh, okay. So what's
Most
your
of us
DC?
failed.
Yeah.
Everybody failed except for
16.
Michelle.
Okay. So basically, everyone takes 27 points of radiant damage, and Michelle, you take half of that.
Yeah, and I already did the
So-
saving throw for the.
Boone like tries to like cover his eyes as blood just starts leaking from his eyeballs. He's just like, "Say it! I swear to the gods, I'm gonna kill you!"
It's literally the light is burning you guys. Like it feels like your skin is on fire, but at the same time, what's your con saving throws? Because I have to make a ton of fucking con saving throws.
16.
thanks to you. Yeah.
16 to succeed.
Okay, 16 to succeed. Holy shit. Okay.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
It's beautiful, Zan, but I hurt so much.
It's okay. The only two people getting hurt right now.
Okay.
Victor and Boone.
All three trolls failed, so that is 27 to each of them. I gotta count. This is gonna take a bit, guys.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll see how it pans out. 'Cause if they all die, I'll just drop the spell.
There's 14 fishies.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab something if you're back.
Yeah, please do. You guys take a mini break while I calculate. Zan just did the most fucking damage I've ever seen in D&D in one go. What the fuck? It's like, oh my god. I don't even know how to react to this properly.
Let me open my spreadsheet real quick.
Okay, well, now I gotta make a ton of Kuoto saves. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 saves for Kuoto. Oh my god, guess what their HP, I set all their HP to?
What?
27.
27.
I'm not even kidding! I set it to 27, I was like,
Oh man.
that's good.
Just give me a number, please.
Shit. Okay, give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 fucking saves. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Yours was 16 to save?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm
Hey,
just gonna go
Tristan.
down the list. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's what the Kuotoa's HP is.
How much?
27.
I'm not even kidding.
Perfectly balanced.
2,
Like all the things.
3.
So did you cast this by snapping your fingers?
Yes.
Yeah.
6.
Is this the special new spell you learned, Zan?
Yes.
Hey.
This is the one I was telling you guys about.
That's it's a good one.
9.
Gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian, they all have 27 HP.
Nice.
So you just killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of the 13 Kuotoa in the area.
Cool. So as soon as the spark
Shit.
ignites and the dawn falls, and I see all these bodies drop, I cancel the spell.
Okay.
You did at least 351 damage to just those ones that failed,
Oh my god.
including the Chol.
Wow.
Oh, the ones that succeeded, yeah. There was 4.
Most damage in
there's
one turn?
4 that succeeded, but the one that succeeded that's still dead was already hurt by Oscar, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Oh my god, you just wiped out this whole encounter.
Wow. So I'm in character again. Zan,
Praise Helm. Yeah.
did Helm Helm do this one? Is this like a Helm joint? What's the story?
This is all me.
And now it's boozed.
Wow.
Boone just like coughing and spluttering. Am I still in range of the stupid fucking tentacles?
Actually, yes. So you would take. I forgot to do the end point damage, but that's my fault, so I won't count that against you guys.
I got you, Boone. Don't worry.
But basically, on the start of your turn, you would take.
The 7 damage that you rolled ahead of time.
Well, yeah, we'll just stick with 7. It's fine. It's about average, anyways. So you take 7 points of damage, and if you stay in it, you will take more. But yeah, at the start of your turn, you take 7 points of damage because it's cold in the area. And now it's your turn.
Boone just like looks with anger.
also-
is that Sam?
Also, I
Yes.
need Michelle to do a con save.
I already did that for the
Okay,
stealth.
cool.
You can see the 19's the second one.
Got it. I see it. Go ahead, Boone. Sorry. It's like the one time I remember.
So, real quick question, Pete.
I already did.
Uh-huh.
Would you allow me to do trick shots with the scattergun?
Ooh, that'd be fun to watch.
Only if you're within 5 feet of the target.
Cool. All right. Boone's
'Cause
gonna
it's
use
just like,
bonus action.
Boom, boom. You know, like shoot him in the foot, shoot him in the head. Like, you know.
Boone's going to use a bonus action to switch to his scattergun, and he is going to try and use a. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense because they would have to. Because it would be a roll to hit, and if it hits, they drop. They would like. They wouldn't. This one doesn't make a save; it just happens. Unless you'd allow that. Just because, basically, he's just gonna shoot the Chul. I wanted to do an arm shot to make him drop me.
Okay. The one right here that's grabbing you.
Yes, the one that's touching me in a not nice way.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
both
You
touching you.
You could like while he's grabbing you, you could like switch out your gun and try to shoot him in his pincer that's holding you.
Yeah, well, my whole thing is just because the scattergun's a save. It's not like
No, yeah, so you can't do it that
yeah.
way.
All right, cool. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna keep 0 out. Use 2 points of grit to do a Deadeye arm shot on him, the first attack,
Okay.
and we'll see what happens.
All right.
This is 17 to hit.
17 to hit. It should hit. Yeah, it hits him as you fire into like the joint in his arm. You can see it crack through the shell and out the other side. As he kind of like his grip loosens on you and lets you go into the waters below.
And as I'm dropping, I'm just gonna do a second Deadeye, just straight shot at
Okay,
it with
got it.
0.
Do it. So that is holy shit.
Nice.
Okay, so you did 12, 18, 36, 42
42.
points of damage, and you kill him.
What's this
Cool.
creature called, Pete?
A Chul. Chuul.
Chul.
Chul. Like,
And
too
as
cool-
a
too cool for
bo-
school.
as a bonus action, Boone's just gonna stash 0 back into his holster as soon as he hits the water, he's just gonna like sheath 0 and just try and swim away from these stupid fucking tentacles.
Okay, so like down below, into the depths.
No, like just away.
Okay,
Like,
you
down
move your
south
character,
of
yeah.
it.
Move your character then.
Good.
Okay.
He's like treading water, just like flipping off sand.
I can't heal you from over there.
It's Victor's turn now.
Finally, not much left, but here we go. Action.
Okay. As your rapier lights a flame. Step, step, step. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
On the Chul, I'm guessing, right?
Huh?
On the Chul.
Yeah.
You mean
Chul,
tool.
Sorry. I just get to do the 2, right?
Yeah, but you didn't do the fire damage thing. You did the rapier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So can
I
you
clicked
just-
the wrong thing.
They both hit, so it just they both hit again, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
So that is 17 plus 15, so that's 32.
Jesus.
20,
Is that all-
32.
Is that all I get to do? I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Is
It's
there-
okay. You usually have your dagger in hand.
Yeah,
and
I
you do
have them both
dual
out.
wielder feet,
like I
right?
always do, yeah.
So that means you can use
So I
your
can.
dagger.
That
to,
was the thing that I.
yeah,
forget
offhanded dagger
sometimes.
attack. Wait, it's the fighter. It's the fighter dual stance, right? You have.
I have dual wielder as my fighting style.
That means yeah, it's just a straight attack with modifier and everything. Okay, so go ahead.
So I get to use my sword catcher.
Yeah.
Although I didn't make it into the. Well, it's the same attack, right?
Yeah,
But
just
without
no,
the cold.
no
I didn't
cold
make it
damage.
cold
Yeah.
yet.
Yep, that's what it is. So minus 8 on that. All right, it's still standing, but you definitely like you hacked off a part of like its bottom leg with your rapier, and then you kind of like stuck your what's it called dagger right into its chest. It's just like its tentacles are going wild, and it's like foaming.
Gross.
Yep. Kind of gross. All right. Well, that one's dead. That one's still alive. Okay, that one's still alive. That one's still okay. So the next 3 are still alive. One didn't even get to act before you burned it to a crisp. All right. This one is going to hold concentration on the spell. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, shit. 6, and then throw a spear at the Pegasus. Here. 5 points of damage, and it's 22 to hit. So 5 points of damage. And then the one with the Hunter's Mark is gonna.
Are they unaffected by the?
Oh, I forgot to make Friss' save. Shit. That was a con save for your spell, right, Zan?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He failed. He took 27 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
We
Well,
all bleed.
I'm gonna get ready for a party wipe later. All right. And then spear at net at Friss. So Kuoto throws a net at Friss. It is 7 to hit, so misses. It is now Michelle's turn. Finally,
am.
1 round, 6 seconds, guys. A lot
Wow.
happened.
It's the longest 6 seconds of my life.
Well, thank God Zan wiped him almost all out. So
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
I'm gonna
It's
grab
like
a
an
basic
anime
healing
since it's
potion off,
Mhm.
chug it, and then I'm gonna point the ring to the water and hold fairy fire until the big creature appears again.
Okay, so you see the big guy up here?
Yep.
Alright. And now Friss' turn. He's going to. He's gonna take the opportunity attack. Yeah, he's gotta take it. As he steps away. Actually, he's a rogue, I think. Bonus action, disengage. There you go.
nice.
He's also a rogue too, so half rogue, half.
Do I take damage on the start of my turn because of tentacles?
Were you close enough? You are actually close enough. So 7 points of damage, and I'm
Oof.
gonna roll the acid
Visibility
damage.
is done.
You take another 5 points of acid damage from being in there.
Okay.
It's ending your turn.
Visibility's dropped.
Frisk takes 7 points of damage, and then. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it. He's gonna make a shot here and then run the rest of the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he's going to shoot at the Kuotoa. Oh, it's so confusing. It's been so long. Longbow. Hits once, and then Hunter's Mark. So that is 13 points of
21.
damage. 13. Second,
yeah,
second
never
one.
mind. Yep.
So 3. Alright. The first swims partially into the water, trying to get away from the tentacles. And now he's dead. Oh, layer actions. Great.
Well, he.
Okay, so as you see, as you guys are mostly in the water at this point, everyone that's in the water, Frisk, Oscar, Michelle, Boone, Rowan, you're not in the water, you're standing on top of the water. Zan, you all must succeed on a wisdom saving throw right now.
Ooh.
Michelle succeeds, Zan succeeds, Oscar fails.
Oscar, no. Oscar, please, no.
Boone, you
We don't need
fail.
this.
And I believe Friss is going to fail. Okay. So those that fail take another 7 points of psychic damage as you feel this
Okay.
just unearthly kind of frustration and this emotion racking your brain. All right.
Boone is going to use this reaction to dodge roll.
You know,
I have a terrible migraine.
He like he's like ah. He's just like kind of this little somersault in the water over to Zan.
Ian, we should really talk about this.
Okay,
No, no, no,
listen.
no, no.
I'm just
I
doing
know.
it.
I know I mistyped. I know I didn't describe it well, but it's basically like the use of uncanny dodge from a rogue. You know.
I mean, I could just see you getting out of awkward dates like that too.
You know what? I'll just give it to you this time. I'll definitely reword it next
There's
time.
no situation you can't dodge roll out of Peter.
God
Hey, you
damn.
didn't pay your bill.
All right. Well, that Koto's gone, and now I have to do this as Michelle. You're holding fairy fire, right?
Yes.
Okay. As it was who? I just wanted to know who failed the con save when this thing first attacked them. I believe it was Zan and
I think it was just Zan.
Chris.
Just me.
No, someone else failed.
I
this.
think someone else definitely
Rowan?
failed. I don't know.
I'll look up.
Yeah, thank you for doing that.
What was it? A
Everyone-
con save?
It was Frizz. He got a 10.
Frizz got a 10. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Frizz and Zan. Okay, so it's gotta know as I'm gonna get rid of this Trool as his body is sinking.
Pass the chewel, bro.
Trool. Okay. All right.
You're like Groot. Would you call it like a family of chewels, like a chewel pod?
Oh my gosh.
Chul pod.
So
Oh no!
as Rowan, Boone, and Frizz and Zan, you guys are within range. This thing just surfaces just enough, like close to the surface of the water, so you guys can see it. And then all of a sudden, these tentacles ring out. 3 hitting. We're gonna go with Rowan. You rolled a 19, right? You were muted.
For what?
Stealth.
But Rowan's not
Yeah.
visible.
Okay.
They're not visible yet.
Oh, he's not invisible anymore.
No.
Did invisibility drop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it doesn't matter as this thing makes 3 tentacle attacks: 1 to Rowan, 1 to Boone, and another 1 to Frizz. Okay, 1 to Rowan. So it's it is 20 to Rowan, 14 to Boone, and 12 to Frizz.
It's
Okay. It misses Frizz and Boone.
This is Boone.
It
thank
is
God.
9 bludgeoning damage, and please make a con saving throw.
Fairy fire.
Get your fairy fire health spell goes off.
Yep.
And it needs to
sorry,
make a
I'm
dex.
bludgeoning
Dex.
damage.
15 dex.
15 dex, okay.
I think he said Boone, but I believe he meant Rowan.
Yeah,
He's
Rowan,
really
please make a
important.
con saving throw. Sorry.
Okay.
Like, France.
21.
21. Okay. You succeed as the fairy fire. You cast a spell, so you cast it. It's a 10 by 10 feet, right? Or is it 20 by 20?
Let me look.
I just want to know.
It's 10-foot radius, so 20 by 20. Ooh, that's big.
Oh
So
boy.
it's either gonna coat Frizz or it's gonna coat Boone and Rowan. Because you can cast it like right here, basically.
I'm just trying to think of how it would appear, and then I probably get Boone and Roan. Sorry.
Okay. Boone and Rowan, please also make a dex save. And,
15.
Yep. It failed the save as the what's it called?
Ooh,
The
nice.
flames rain down on it, and Boone and Rowan just duck out of it underwater or away from it just in time. And this thing is now marked. I'm gonna give it.
Concentration 1 minute. They shed dim light in
Yeah.
a 10-foot radius.
Yep. Its tentacles are shedding dim light as it sinks beneath the surface all of a sudden and starts swimming away.
Stab that shit, Rowan.
Rowan, you do get an attack of opportunity as it swims literally straight
With
down
advantage.
into the murk deep.
Oh.
So you get sneak attack. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hate.
You should have a second sneak attack that I probably made that you could just click and roll if you missed it.
Nope.
Okay.
Not there.
6 plus.
Actually, just. And that. No, that doesn't work. So. Just roll. Please.
26. Noise.
Okay, 1 second.
Is this the first bit of damage you've done to it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damage anyone's done to it.
Okay, there you go. I made it.
Alright, thanks.
So 26 points of damage. And that's how many he has as he swims away and is now. Oh, you made a melee attack against it. Please make another con saving throw.
Awesome. My best one.
Yep. Okay. I don't. Okay, so when you, I don't know how to describe it, and I just had to think about it for a moment. Okay, so as it's diving away, you go and kind of lunge at it. As your dagger finds purchase, you realize there's something coating it, like a layer of this kind of like mucus. As it comes in contact with your skin, and you kind of pull on the dagger and pull it out, you feel kind of weird for a moment. As it swims away, you go to turn and you go to like take a breath, and you can't. It hurts. As you realize you can't breathe air right now. And now it is the Pegasus. No, it's Chul's turn. Chul, this one. And I skipped it, but it's this definitely.
Wait, I have a wave for this.
The Chul's gonna move over here. 2 pincer attacks against Victor. Pincer. 16, and then a 7.
Snip, snip.
It's
Give him the
16,
clamps.
and then what?
7.
Well, 7 obviously misses. The 16 also misses because I'm dual wielding right now. So
It goes up to 17, right?
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, now it's the Pegasus's turn.
Pegasus is gonna dive bomb towards Zan, try to get its antlers into the net and pull it off.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
cool. Okay. Yeah, because your Pegasus is like more like a stag-looking thing, right?
Yep.
And I allowed you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Move your Pegasus in that direction as it swoops down and tries to pick off the. And you know what? I'm gonna say it's a help action for Zan.
Okay.
Okay, I'll move you here, and then I'll move this dead boy. Oh, nope, definitely not that.
It's gonna become one of those like animals that like get plastic around their necks and it's choked out. It's just their net.
Okay, so
Sad music.
Zan has helped to remove the net.
Okay.
And now it is Rowan, your turn. As you
Alright.
can't breathe all of a sudden, and you're not technically holding your breath. You have half of your time all of a sudden. But you didn't like inhale before this happened, so you have half the time that you would on a maximum hold. I'll just say. So it's
Okay.
You got minutes.
minutes. So con mod plus 1
What's your-
minute.
What's
You've
your
drowned
con mod?
before.
So I would have had 3 minutes before.
So 1.5 minutes right now.
Can we do this in a minute and a half? Well, let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Just
go...
Don't get stabbed in the lungs and you're good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna hit this dude up from behind.
Okay. As you rush over, Naruto running on the water. Stab.
Wait, is he flanked? Is Zan underwater?
No, Zan's partially like near the surface. You guys.
I'm in the
of you
net.
guys- unless you guys have said you're staying underwater, I'm guessing you guys always surface. So, Rowan, you run behind, sink your
Is he
dagger.
flanked or not?
He is. So you get
Okay.
advantage.
That's what I need to know.
Okay.
Oh
That
God.
hits. You have the extra thing. You could just click them. There you go. It is now 20 through 21, 22. God, I can't do math. And I don't know if this guy was hurt. He wasn't. Okay, 22. He's still
Wait.
standing.
How was he not hurt?
No, because he was outside the range. He came in close.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he was. He was half the. He took half.
He was
and
half because he's the one
survived.
holding me in his
Yep.
net.
So he's dead.
Nice.
Damn. There's so much going on here.
Nice.
All
A
right.
lot less now.
Yeah, well, I gotta start crossing them off the list slowly, one at a time. Like this one, not on the list anymore. That one's dead. This one's also dead. That one's dead. Okay, there we go. This one's finally alive. So this Koto is gonna come right here. Spear and shield in hand. Jab Victor. Try to jab Victor in the back. And
Okay.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
It is 4 points of damage, piercing damage.
No
This
problem.
kind of
That's nothing.
Crusty looking spear finds purchase.
That's
Well,
just.
that's gotta be crusty, man.
Huh?
I said it has. I said it's crusty. That's why.
It's covered in barnacles and like fish shit.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
That's his poop knife.
Oh. What a weird culture they have underwater.
When you said knife, all I could think of was the thing from It's Always Sunny, the toe knife.
Toe knife.
Oh, botch toe job. All right, that one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. Oscar, it's your turn.
Yay.
Shit.
That was satisfying.
Oh, god damn it, Sam.
Seeing Victor just get stabbed, I'm gonna swim up here and shout, "Back off his back!" And then
Back off his
Reckless,
back.
great weapon attack this dude.
Okay.
Nice. Thanks, buddy.
Make sure you declare both attacks first before you roll
Okay.
them.
Yeah, Reckless, Great Weapon Master, both of them.
All
You have
right.
advantage
So
already.
first one at this guy.
Yep.
And where is it? Here we go. This
Yeah,
one
but
plus
it's a
one great
raging
axe.
barbarian.
Oh, that's true.
So,
Okay.
You can't think properly.
and does that hit it?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna just do another one at him.
Okay. 29 cleaves it in half. 26 cleaves him. You cleave him a quarter way, so you
Whoa.
literally cleave him down the middle and then sideways.
Jeez.
This is
Drawn and
cookie.
quartered.
Oh yeah. And then since I just killed something, Great Weapon Master triggers, and I
Yeah.
can do a weapon attack again. So now I'm gonna just turn around and smack this guy in the face.
All right, do it.
And Reckless, Great Weapon Master.
They had no chance. As soon as the dawn spell came out, there was no chance in hell that this battle would turn on their side.
I like to imagine it was really bright because it was like a daylight and then a dawn.
And the thing is, yeah, they all have technically disadvantage on the attack right now. Just saying, because of the daylight spell. Because they're light sensitive. But you guys don't.
My God is an awesome God.
Alright, those two are dead, and the Troll now is seeing that Michelle has appeared behind him, turn around
Hello.
and doesn't say hello, but it does try to give you a hug with both of its pincers. Pincer.
Good luck.
16-15.
Miss.
Oh my god, you guys are so
Nice.
strong.
Try again.
Alright, and then it's going to move like this. So it's in all your ranges. And then that one's also dead. So now it's Zan's turn.
Cool. I kind of look at Boone, he's bleeding from every hole in his shell.
I'm like the Wolfenstein face, like when you have like 2 HP left or 2% health left. It's just like there's blood all
It's
over.
just all blood. It's only blood.
So much blood. Sorry about that, Boone. I grab my holy symbol and I slap it against the water. I cast whatever I just clicked, but it's not going through, so there we go. Everybody gets 25 healing.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Except for
Enemies.
Rowan.
Rowan?
Oh,
No, Rowan's on range where I'm casting it.
25.
It's a 30-foot radius, so
Sorry, too.
I had to cast it to hit the most people in the party, but Rowan decided to go farther away.
No, Rowan's right
I'm
there.
literally right behind
Oh,
you.
it's around me. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, like everyone's in range, and I was like, what are you talking about?
No,
Just doesn't want to
fuck
heal
you,
Rowan.
Yeah.
No, Victor Cannon and Oscar are out of range.
What?
No. Everyone's in range. 30-30.
No, it's 25. Oh, I thought. Never mind.
No.
That's healing.
I thought it said 25 feet. I was like, wow, that's Way
Yeah,
shorter
so
range
everyone
than-
heals 25 points of damage.
Boon's
Oh my
blood becomes considerably less, but still noticeable as he continues to glare at Zan.
All
I
right.
said I'd fix it.
And then now, is that your turn? Are you moving?
Yeah, I'm still in the net. It's
Oh
ration.
yeah. You're restrained. All right, Boone, it's your turn. You can see the Pegasus is like flying right above you, trying to like get down low enough to like help you with the net, but you just
Hits you in the
casting
helmet
the
every so
spell.
often.
All right.
Boone like looks at the net, the Chul, Pegasus. It's just like it's like that like math equation thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like kind of treading water, and he's like, he just like sighs, and he's like, he draw. No, because I can't guarantee that if I drew my shot scattergun, it wouldn't have been clogged by water yet. So I'm just gonna use my action to get Zan out of the fucking net.
Okay.
That's nice.
So Boone like just goes with his claws. Just,
Yeah. As you start, do you want to attack the net, or do you want to like try to pull it off of her?
Can I use an action to just pull it off? I mean, I can attack the net. I can pull out my shiny little dagger and attack the net.
You can make a strength check for her, or you can attack it with something.
I'm gonna attack.
With what?
I'm gonna shoot him with 0. No, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna pull out the ruby hilted dagger and just like
Okay.
stab it.
Make-
No, please.
Make an attack. You hit it. As you're cutting it, you're cutting her free, but there's still enough to hold her in place for now.
I'm gonna use my second attack to cut again.
Boone, God, not again.
Okay, and you free her, so not
Thank you, Boone.
netted.
Boone just continues to just give like shady turtle eyes.
All right. Are you moving or anything?
Why? No, not with that. Actually, no, I don't want to make it too complicated. Boone's just like kind of treading water. He's looking at Zan like,
It's
told me to move closer so you can heal me. You used the range healing spell. Why did I move close?
all right. Now it's Victor. Go ahead.
All right. Cut.
As your dagger starts to, frost over with cold,
And I will attack this large boy in front of me.
large boy is ready to get hurt.
He's ready to get hurt. Alright.
Hit me, senpai.
He's a masochist
You're
lobster.
like, hurt me, cannon dad.
All right. So you hit. That is 12, 16, and 8. So 20 plus 16, so 36 points of damage. 36,
Yeah.
and you drop him like a rock.
Yay.
As your dagger, your rapier pokes through his armor, his shell, and so does your dagger, and he lets out this kind of weird, otherworldly squeal as he kind of crumples at your feet. Or it crumples at your feet. Okay.
Huzzah!
Alright.
Nice one, Victor.
Seeing
Thank
how
you.
things are going. Oh, Victor, at the start of your turn, you took 7 damage, and since you ended your turn,
I take 7 damage at the beginning of each turn?
yeah, for
Oh.
standing in there, and then you take another 4 points of acid damage from standing in there at the end of your turn.
From standing there.
For you staying in there, basically.
There's a bunch of tentacles, like
Yeah, it's
creepy
like
tentacles
these
just
like
smacking us.
Alright.
magical tentacles that are
That's fine, I guess.
They're eating your feet.
okay. Seeing what's
Tickle,
going
tickle,
on,
tickle.
this guy is gonna run, and when he does, the spell drops. Okay.
Yay.
And it is now. He's still alive. All right. Wow. there's actually a few alive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the Kuto are actually going to swim off. Dive into the water. That one also swim off and dive into the water. And Michelle, it's your turn.
Ah, I can finally attack. I say it aloud. I'm gonna
I
attack
say it.
twice with my rapier
Okay.
on this boy.
Oh.
That's sad.
Oops. Sorry, did it make a noise?
It probably did, but it's fine. All right. So
Does the 14 hit?
no, as you swing your rapier at it, its natural armor just kind of it's bouncing off of it, and you can't find a good purchase for it to like pierce through.
Okay. I give up. I look over to Boone. God damn, you're one may say that you're holy. I'm gonna heal you a bit.
Holy.
Ha, I'm so funny. 10.
That's why you're my favorite.
All right, Friss, seeing that the spell has ended now, at his turn, he's going to jump right up, back up, pull his arrow, what's called his bow, shoot twice at this thing. Longbow. That is a 21 altogether, damage-wise. Ooh. Okay, there we go. It's like 2,000 HP. What?
Nani?
Nani? Alright. And at that point, you actually don't see that big eel-like creature with the 3 vertical eyes appear anymore.
That big bitch.
As it's gone. And this drools down. Pegasus, his turn.
He's just gonna try to detangle himself from the net now.
Shake his
It's
head.
like, oh, this is a stupid idea. Why did I listen to him?
Okay. Rowan's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this thing. So I'm gonna run around this way.
Need to
There. Is that flanked if I stand here?
Michelle, it's-
Yeah, with Michelle, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Diagonal
That's what
flanked.
I'm gonna do.
Make your attack. That hits. Sneak attack also. There you go. That is 26. Alright, it's still up.
Alright, then I'm gonna bonus action attack it with a regular dagger. Minus. Hold on. So -4.
Okay, so 2 points
So
of damage.
18.
Oh, no. The attack has the dex. The damage doesn't have
Oh.
the dex. So
then
it's
2.
true. Yep. Okay. And now that one's dead. It's literally just him and you guys now. Oscar, it's your turn.
When that giant eel creature got lit up by all the sparks, could I see where it went? Like, since it's like glowing and putting out light?
You were able to see it, like, because I said there's like about 10 to 15 feet of visibility normally into the water.
Mhm.
If you like barely visibility, so basically 10 feet. But it swam deeper. Like this lake must go deep because you saw the light just disappear into the depth
Okay.
below.
Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna just swim over to this guy and Great Weapon Master Reckless him.
Okay, make your attack. Swing.
Swing.
Oh.
Oh man.
Double crit.
And because I crit,
Super great.
another swing, but it misses.
All right, you kind of partially swim up to him, and because of freedom of movement still. By the way, Zan, were you doing con things? Is it
I
concentration?
don't
not-
have to. No.
Oh my
I
god,
just
that
burned a
spell is
4th level
so
spell.
good.
That is not broken.
No, not broken. It's so good because it's situational, but it's so good. As you literally lop a part of its pincer off, and then you swing, cut most of its tentacles off, and the third swing lop its head off. You kill it.
Woo.
Congratulations,
Huzzah.
guys. As you killed this one, you guys see the bodies of these Kotos slowly start to sink into the water. The water here, a bit murkier with what you can only expect is partially your blood and theirs.
I grab one of them and bring them to the surface
Okay.
and put it on the rock.
So you grab this one.
You're alright. I kind of reach out because I feel bad for Boone and I cure him again.
Okay.
There you go, buddy.
He didn't hurt himself.
Sorry about that whole setting you on fire with thing.
It definitely burned a lot.
Anyone else need some heals?
I'll take some.
Sure.
Hey, Rowan, you doing okay? You don't look so hot.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you cannot breathe.
I
And not only
forgot.
that, Zan, as you finish like healing Boone a bit, and after you finish taking up this Kuoto onto this island, you go to turn to look at the others, and Victor and Michelle, you guys are the first to see it, but parts of Zan's face and her skin is going translucent. As you can see the muscles underneath her skin. And not only
Zan?
that, Oscar, as they notice that, you also notice that it's happening to Frizz also.
Zan, you're turning into the ghost things that we saw. I
You
poke
guys
it.
okay?
And Frizz goes to like take a breath, and he goes.
I feel
and
fine.
You, Zan, you cannot breathe air. No. And-
Oh.
Thank you. But let me just get this right. I just wanna, and you guys will take. Wait, that's the wrong dice. 5 points of acid damage, both of you.
Ooh, reduced to 2.
Yes, and that's because you're a bit moist. You know, your skin, you as a water genasi, but you still take a bit of damage.
I have a pH level.
And Frizz is looking around like, ugh. And he kind of like manages to get out. What's going on? As he looks uncomfortable, as his skin's basically almost translucent at this moment.
Peek my head out of the water. I can't breathe air anymore, guys.
As Frizz kind of jumps into the water too, and when you jump into the water, the burning sensation does disappear. Zan, it
I
doesn't-
tried casting lesser restoration on myself. I'm gonna burn it.
Okay. It doesn't seem to turn your skin back.
I don't like this, guys.
Yeah, this seems
Is it
bad.
permanent?
Sorry.
Now you're more like a mermaid.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to scrape it off before it can turn the rest of your skin clear.
I mean, I think it's too late. It's almost like it's scraping off the skin. I don't know if there's anything to scrape off.
You guys could try to make medicine checks or something like that.
That doesn't seem promising.
But
I'm gonna.
Boone with his PhD in medicine. Right?
well, those of you guys, if you guys have proficiency in medicine or history,
Nope, never mind.
please
What?
mention it.
Are those?
Boone with his fake PhD in medicine is going to try to pick his hand's pocket. It's a joke! I'm going to do it anyway.
Wow.
Steals everything off of him.
Give me a second. You guys keep role playing. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Who else? Is it just me and Frizz?
Rowan.
Rowan as
Rowan.
well.
Okay, real quick, Rowan, come over here to the edge with me.
You can't breathe right now. Keep that in mind.
Where are you?
And
I have one hand. My cat is lying on my other.
oh, okay.
Michelle, can you open your bag for me?
You just gotta cut off your arm now. By the way.
I
That's
open
okay.
up my. It's why?
Is this the bag that holds all the shit, or is that everything in the chest?
This is the bag that holds all the stuff.
Okay, cool, awesome. I reach in, pull out that scroll you gave me, a Grid of Restoration.
Yeah.
And I unfurl it and begin reading it and cast it on Rowan.
Oh, okay. Okay. I need to read up on Greater Restoration again.
I'll paste it in the chat, Pete.
I think you're fine now, Rowan. As you can cast Greater Restoration as is, right?
It's the scroll level.
No, it's a scroll. I know. So you don't have to use a diamond or anything like that. You know.
No. Yeah.
So when you cast it, yeah, Rowan, all of a sudden you can breathe.
That seemed to work. Thanks, Zan.
Cool. Not a
What about
problem.
you now?
Now, where are the other two scrolls that we have? Wait.
I mean, if you guys, we have, we have 2 diamonds worth at least 100. No, we have 1 diamond. I could grind up and we could wait 8 hours and I'll
Okay.
cast it
Oh,
on
what are
her.
we gonna grind it up with?
Let's just grind up the diamond,
Oscar's
guys.
Oscar's teeth.
I mean, I do have some blacksmith tools. I could just smash it a bit.
I have a potion of vitality. Would that help?
Not right now, Victor. It's not. No.
Okay.
I mean, if you can't breathe air, this eliminates the whole need for potion. Y'all can just go hunting for the thing now.
Yeah, but I could do that anyway.
That's true, but how the hell are we supposed to get out?
Wear a bubble helmet?
Yeah, I'll just pull one out of my ass, Oscar. I'm sorry, that was rude.
So it's only the greater restoration that works.
Apparently, I used the scroll. Yeah.
What if you drank 2 healing potions at the same time? Double the healing.
Oh my god.
Give
I
it
don't
to me. Let's
think
try
that's
that.
how that works.
We'll
Nah,
carry,
Boone.
we'll carry you upside down with your head inside a bucket full of water.
I mean, I guess that could work.
Yeah.
I'm no mermaid, but
You're
I
not?
guess that would. You've
You're
been
turning
through this
into
so
one.
many times.
I don't
Maybe
remember
this
that.
is your final.
No, wait, I might have read it wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, just keep going. I'll let you know if I made a mistake.
Okay.
Well, if it's in our favor, then too bad. Bank error in your favor.
No, that's
Monopoly
fine.
rules.
It was actually divine intervention.
Oh, never mind. You guys can breathe.
Can we?
Here, I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Because sometimes when I just read it real quick, I miss it, so I'm just gonna read it out loud. Or become diseased. The disease has no effect for after diseased creature's skin becomes translucent and slimy. The creature can't regain hit points unless it's underwater. All right, so that's a good thing to keep in mind. The disease
Always
can't.
underwater.
Yep. Okay. When the creature is outside the body of water, it takes 1d12 acid damage every 10 minutes, unless. Yep. Okay. Got it.
But it's a disease,
It's a disease.
so lesser restoration cures it.
No, it does not.
Oh. All
They
right.
can breathe, but the disease is not cured.
Yes.
by...
Sorry, you guys can breathe. I got it mixed up with the other one. I had Rowan's correct, but you guys can breathe. You guys just can't stay out of water for too long.
Gotcha.
Your
Or else
skin
you guys-
dries up and
You guys.
just.
Yep.
What's the water on its skin?
And it's every 10 minutes, or pretty close.
Wait,
to
every
so
10 minutes what
You'll
happens?
see. I'll let you.
We'll take damage.
I did not buy
Okay.
any aloe. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So what we got, guys? What we gonna do?
I
So-
mean,
There's still the big guy that we have to kill, right?
And
Yeah.
it took her, so I believe we have.
Oh,
we
shit.
definitely have to double kill it now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all forgot about that. All the work.
why did we bring Kerr down?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Who brought him down here?
I think he brought himself. That's why I don't feel too bad about it.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
why
did have a
would you
big
rush-
spirit of adventure.
I mean, we should still probably try to save him.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he's definitely dead. We need to
Oh.
avenge him.
But if we can
What
get his
even
body, we
was
might be
that?
able to bring him back.
Should me and Frizz go down there and just check out what's going on?
Well, I drank that potion, so I think I
So
can
did
follow
I.
you.
Oh yeah, whoever's still got it.
So
I mean, if
Me-
someone's staying behind, I can leave most of my firearms that are gonna get clogged.
I'll stay
Just go
behind.
get a
I
quick rest.
Victoria's gonna be back here.
Yeah, I can't breathe underwater, so.
All right, Boone takes hands over a scattergun and then hands Zero. I'm like, all right, Zero, now you keep Victor company.
I take my haversack off. And I leave it
As,
on the island.
as you guys are doing this, you guys feel the whole island just rumble
Oh,
underneath
cool.
your feet. Like,
Just kidding, give me back Zero. Boone's just gonna shoot the ground with Zero just to see what happens.
okay.
Like that,
the
like
the
Han
rock
Solo
that you guys are
blaster
standing
moment.
on is porous. It looks like something's dried over on top of it. As you shoot the ground, it there's no. It makes a dent in it. It like, you know, kind of breaks up a decent amount of this porous rock.
Alright, so the rock isn't alive. Establish that.
That rumbling didn't sound good though.
No, I'm sure it didn't. All of you guys here in your head.
Gonna
Come
fight
out
like-
and face us like a real angry god.
Yeah.
You said you came before the gods and you're weaker than a god? What?
They were
Dog, you just got viciously mocked. What?
What's a vicious mock? What?
I
They
know.
were just mistakes. That's all. We will have our rightful place.
And how are mistakes stronger than you?
You don't hear reply. Oh, but
I got
Michelle, you did reply. So,
Nice. High five.
Michelle, your character's wants constantly change.
Yeah.
Like, but what is the thing that he wants like the most? And
All wealth. All the wealth in the world. The
oh,
wealth, it's changed. Before I used to be a hoarder and always keep it. Now I just want to spend all the money.
okay.
Give me all the money so I can spend it.
You're chaotic, so that makes
Yep.
that makes a lot of sense. Earn it so you can spend it. Okay, all right. You hear in your head as you reply for the second time. If it's wealth you seek, I can make sure you have endless amounts of wealth.
I'm sure you can, but you know why we're here, right?
I can tell you're here like the others to remove me.
Yes. Also, keep in mind, remove does not mean fight. We don't have to fight over this.
This is the one last place from the old that I still cling to. And you want to remove me,
I don't want to remove you.
just like the gods. You want
I just don't want you in this location. We could, if we could somehow move you, we'd be more than willing to do this, okay? Last thing we want to do is fight you, because that just means just gonna be casual. How many people have died on your side? A lot.
They
Can we do
don't-
this peacefully?
They don't
Is that an
mean
option?
Anything. But when you say, "Can we do this peacefully?" and is that an option? Give me a persuasion check. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay. 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 I gotta. Wow. I was like.
I wasn't expecting that.
I was
sorry.
like, you know what? 5% chance. You know, sure. I'll leave it to 5% chance to see if it works for a natural 20, and it fucking worked. Okay. Let's all move back.
Yeah,
All right. So, as you all, as Michelle,
Oh shit! The ambulance coming for you, Tristan.
as all of you are just talking amongst yourself, like, what do we do? What the fuck are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, Tristan's kind of off in his own realm.
Me?
Michelle's off in his own realm, like just kind of looking to the distance, you know, like Oscar did before. and Boone, like you're done. And then you guys hear the ground rumble once more.
Oh God.
And a kitty meows.
I know, in the distance. And as you guys feel this rumbling beneath your feet, you guys see something odd. As Tristan, I'm gonna say this to you alone. If I am disturbed once more, I will make sure those that have your name passed down by you will suffer for eternity.
You gotta find a good place then.
As the voice kind of fades, and let's pull you back. As the rumblings cease, you guys see the water level start to dip slowly and drain. It's very slow, but you guys can see it draining. All the kitties. Oh my
You're
God.
distracted.
I know. All right, but yeah, you guys see the water levels going down.
Michelle, you okay?
What happened?
Yes.
No, you pulled an Oscar like 2 seconds ago.
Don't fight. This is not me being, oh, I'm under his control or anything. I think I found a way to do this peacefully.
How?
How?
By using language.
What?
Language.
What is it? What?
Did you hurt its feelings till it went away?
Ooh.
No, I asked him if we could do this peacefully. Told him casualties is not a fun thing on both sides. Maybe we could move him. Maybe we could do something about this. Saying fighting's one of the worst things to do right now. And he actually listened, I think.
As you guys see the waters continue to drain, how long do you want to wait here?
I'm following Michelle's lead. He seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah,
also
I don't-
threatened my family, so
Like,
Don't hurt
he
him.
threatened your lineage.
yeah.
I mean, if we kill him, he won't be able to do anything. So
Yeah, but that's not a good idea.
Why?
I'm
Why?
gonna do an insight check on Mish to make sure
Go
he
ahead.
if I could tell he's like all that.
Kidding.
Yep, I trust you, Mish. I don't know if I trust it, but I trust you.
could I tell her something up with my passive insight, Pete?
No, nothing's swimming up. The water is just going down.
No, just with Michelle.
Wait, what?
Like, insight's my highest stat.
Oh, okay. Like passive insight. Okay. What's your passive wisdom? Like perception, you know.
My perception is 14.
So your passive perception is the same as your insight, right? Because you have no.
I got-
Your insight's higher, right?
One more point, so 15. Okay.
So
Yeah.
15. You're looking at Michelle. He doesn't seem any different. You know, he's being coherent. He's reacting to you guys on time. There's no delay in his actions, from what you can tell.
But how would he threaten your lineage if he's dead?
This thing can talk in our minds, can read our minds. I'm pretty sure this thing can do a lot of stuff.
I mean,
I
so
wouldn't
can,
put it past him that he would be able to threaten my entire lineage.
but he'll be dead. Dead things don't do things.
What happens if it's stronger than us?
Yeah.
Wait, I
But
just want to make sure.
how does this thing even have a physical form? I don't.
You guys did
I mean,
see
it's
it.
like
I
a
assume
giant
that
eel.
giant 3 eyeball thing that
Oh, that
smacked
was
the
him.
crap out of us. is
Imagine it
probably
looked like a lamprey, like with that a circular like mouth in the front with like eyeballs, a bunch of tentacles on its back that it kind of uses to swim around. It's
Okay.
kind of covered in this slime and mucus.
I think you're forgetting that we have an Oscar.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, maybe he will live, and all of us will die. I don't want
Nah.
to take that chance.
Nah.
Yeah, me either.
Our options are we could fight this thing, or we could potentially do this peacefully and no one will get hurt.
I mean,
I don't know about you.
That's good.
But I don't want to die.
it did apparently eat a bunch of other people that came down here before. So
Was there
whatever
any,
it heads to.
any words on Kerr, or is he?
I think he's done.
I really wish you guys let him talk, because I had a whole thing in mind I wanted to talk to him about. Oh well, it's fine. It's gone.
No home.
Well, he was gonna ask if he could join, you know, live.
Oh,
where
I
he
know.
doesn't live.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, let me stop him earlier. You don't feel as bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Moon's like, I mean, I'm interested to hear things out. I'm not above helping strange creatures. I mean, we did that with Blob Lady, but I don't know.
I mean, if you can 100% trust he's not going to harm any from this village ever again, let them continue their mining operation.
You
I mean-
mining, and then it's kind of.
Mining operation.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
if
just
we
like-
relocate him to somewhere that's not a mining operation, don't have to worry about this.
What, like a swimming pool under our keep?
No,
We're gonna
no.
need a bigger fish bowl. Oh my god.
Well, he can't stay here because if we come back and it's still happening, we're dead anyways.
As the water continues to drain, you guys see how deep this place actually might be. Water levels drop now, maybe like
Are you guys hopping in? Because
20.
I'm
Oh, you're
farther
still
down.
down there, right, Zan?
guys.
Yeah, I'll jump down.
Well, how are we gonna move this guy though?
As the water levels continue to drain, it's about 20 feet down already right now.
Jumping.
Boone wants to investigate the structure as it's like kind of like draining out. Like he wants to like see what it looks like because
Okay.
Frizz was describing it.
As the structure looks kind of like round up at the top a bit of where you guys are standing, and it kind of rides back and forth, but it's still in this kind of like porous rock thing. It seems like the whole thing's kind of covered in this slime. As you guys are just kind of waiting for the water to drain slowly, you realize as the deeper you go, it seems to be getting deeper and deeper, and the lakes around, you know, with the daylight spell going on, you could see it. It's a whole fucking massive, you know, like hole in the ground with this thing in the middle. As it keeps going down, you know, you guys converse, you know, you guys
Can I-
realize climbing back up this thing might be more of a hassle, but you guys have a way to fly. As eventually, when the water mostly drains out, you realize two things. There's a giant fucking translucent skinned purple worm at the bottom of this lake. And by the way, it's drained about 100, maybe 120 feet down.
Giant worm. Where is he?
It's literally that's whatever dug the hole. And not only that, it's kind of partially, you know, submerged into another part of the ground. And you see the Kuotoa carrying these small, like, or about this big, kind of like slime-ish ball out of the bottom of this now empty tower. As they're carrying it, you know, they're being very gentle with it, and they're all like looking at you but walking towards where this hole was made. They are moving it, and there's about 6 or 7 of them carrying these things.
What
What
are
are
they doing?
those? Do you think that controls the water, or do you think it's the bigger creature that's doing that?
As
I
you
mean,
guys,
maybe both.
as the last one seems to leave, the worm kind of moves for a moment, and then it pops out of the hole. The head pops out of the hole it's at, and you guys can see like the inner muscle structure of this whole worm now. It's kind of eerie. The whole thing is translucent as it.
And you were inside one of them, Oscar?
Yeah, it was stringy and crushing and kind of burning.
As its mouth opens, it doesn't even look in your general directions, but it moves towards you all. And as it does, it kind of moves past you, and literally the tower, the base of the tower, it starts to destroy the base of the tower, destroying everything.
Before it's completely destroyed, can I tell like what was this like stonework, or was it natural rock, or
The outside porous material kind of does look natural, but the bits you get inside as you realize that it's destroying it is. It looks kind of smooth, you know. Parts of it look smooth. There's definitely a, you know, space on the inside of this thing that you guys are just standing on technically.
What do you think's inside, guys?
As it literally just digests large chunks of it, it goes back in, and it looks like, unlike the other one that you guys fought, this one almost seems to be doing exact things, specific things, as it goes into a hole it's already dug and follows behind some of the Kotoa that left with it.
Yeah, I got no idea what's going on, guys.
And now you guys
I'm
are
gonna
at the bottom of
walk
this
over to that tower and try and investigate it and see what's up with it. Like, why was it being destroyed? What was in there?
Okay. Give me an investigation check. I know
Okay.
you have the stone thing, but you can't use it.
Okay. Investigation.
Not for this shit.
Normal.
No.
Like the stone.
You're like, oh, do you lick
That
the
is a
stone?
rock.
Do you lick the stone?
I'll look over at Zan and mime bring up a piece of to my mouth, open my mouth, and just then throw it on the ground and shake my head.
Okay.
You know what? Good, don't got no spells anymore.
It
Don't do that.
It looks like parts of it were like almost greenish on the inside. Kind of smoothed out from large chunks that were left behind. Otherwise, it's really hard to make it out because that worm literally ate through a large portion of it. And you guys just watch this happen. You're like, what the fuck is happening? But it was basically destroying any evidence of it being there, it seems like. Man, I want to tell you guys so much as Dio. Just like, I'm like,
Can we take a quick bathroom break?
yeah, let's take a break at this point to see
All right.
how the hell you guys are gonna deal with it, because there's no water around now. So, Zan and Frizz are gonna start burning. We will be back. Those of you guys that are watching, thank you for watching us. We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Like, follow, subscribe. I don't know. Words like that for what streamers do, right? Hey, Tristan, I cannot believe it. I was like, I wanted to be kind of a, you know, like, I want to be like, oh, this is 30. But I'm like, I'll just give it a 5% chance. I feel like that's fair. 1 out of 20 chance. I was like, that's fair. And then you fucking roll it. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? Other than just skip the encounter. You guys don't kill it. Good thing we're not running on an EXP based leveling system. I mean, you would have gotten some, but
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I might dip soon because we're not getting into a big battle.
Yeah, that's fine. I gotta set up everyone else's camera.
Would it be easier if I dipped now?
Sure. It's fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna dip now because I have a huge headache and my stinky poo cat is on me.
Oh, stinky poo cat.
Stinky poo cat. I mean, he's clean now.
Alright.
But
He was
I'll
a stinky
see
poo
you.
cat.
he
I'm
was a stinky
assuming I'll
poo cat.
see you next week. I'm assuming I'll see everyone next week.
I
I'm
didn't know
also
Ian
assuming
was
I'll
still
see you
here.
next week.
Yeah, you're just
No,
lying
I'm
down.
here.
Yeah, you shouldn't have
I'm
lied
lying down. I
down.
told-
You're not gonna be able to get back up. You know that.
I'm stretching my back. My back hurts.
Okay.
I keep talking and I keep focusing on the fact. I don't know. I thought I got banned from Facebook for a second, but for whatever reason, I just can't log on my phone. It's
Oh.
very annoying.
It was all the JoJo memes. They said
It
enough.
was.
Jojo.
Alright, I'm gonna get off Zoom then.
Okay. Yeah, if you get off Zoom, that can tell.
Joe.
So you can set up cameras properly.
Thank you.
Tristan,
But I'll
did
say
you see
bye
the
whenever.
new episode?
I've not seen the new episode. I've seen the green tea, but I have not seen the recent one.
Oh my god, dude, the 7-page Muda.
The 7-page. Muda, Muda, Muda.
I laughed so hard at that Minecraft version you sent me.
The entire scene was like, I have your friend by the neck. What are you gonna do? Well, I'm just gonna punch you.
I'm just gonna wait for that freaking like whatchamafacet beetle I have in your skull to
Yep.
finish growing and burst out. It was just so funny how he's like, but you said you were gonna let me go if I was nice, and he's like, haha, just kidding, I was gonna kill you anyway. Womp, 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 womp. That Ree though, when he yelled Ree, I like got
Yep.
chilled. Oh my god. So
I'm
good.
very confused on why I can, on Skip the Dishes, why I can order from my my movie theater.
You can order food from your movie theater?
Yeah, I'm very confused on why.
Isn't that like super expensive though?
Yeah,
And,
like a thing of like M&M almonds were like $4.50, and I'm like, what?
Oh my god, why?
Loki's taking over playing, by the way, as you can see.
Yeah, oh my god, there you
Oh no, missing Loki.
Yeah, he just walked right in front of the camera. His head is right by the camera, just looking around. He's gonna lick my hand. I'm not gonna feed you, you asshole.
By the way,
You already fucking did.
I
That
seriously can't believe that happened though. I was, I'm glad it kind of did. Cause at this rate, I think it might have
Otherwise-
actually been a TPK, or very close.
I was gonna say, I'm like, otherwise we'd have to play cat and mouse. This damn fucking.
No, you guys would have entered its tower, and that worm would have ate its way through the tower into you guys.
It's so cool.
that aboleth that you guys fought, it had a purple worm under its control.
Yeah.
What a great excavation tool, purple worm. But not only that, it's a clear purple worm, so you can see exactly what goes into it. So
Well, like you can't see into like the stomach lining, but you can see into like the muscles and some of the organs and stuff like that. But I was gonna surprise you guys. Like while you guys were in there and you guys are fighting, you're like, yeah, we're gonna beat it. I was gonna be like, it was gonna be his trump card that he doesn't want to use because like if you guys heard it, it could break out of this, slave enslavement thing.
God.
So it's just like, chomp.
I was waiting for something that was enslaved, just like, alright.
No, and the thing is, I already knew who
Yeah.
the targets were going to be for enslavement. It was going to be Oscar, then it was going to be Victor, because you guys are underwater, and then maybe Zan, if Zan had like a powerful spell going on.
I don't know if Victor would be a good slave.
Well, you don't get a say
So
once you get enslaved.
Exactly.
You don't get a say. It's just like you're charmed. You do anything that it telepathically tells you to do.
I like to imagine that it's still Victor's still charmed, but he's still himself. So he's like,
Yeah,
as long.
yeah, you're underestimating the depths of his narcissism.
Yeah.
Victor's tasked to like clear out some rubble, and he keeps just stopping halfway to look at his reflection in a puddle for a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
I thought I asked you to clean this rubble days ago. Yeah, but you know, my back hurts and
Man, I wish
broke a nail.
someone had like history or like knowledge on this thing, because I have so much knowledge I want to dump. I would be like, this is that words.
I
Vomit, you know.
Zan's proficient in history.
was so ready for Dylan to you to be like, yeah, go use the goggles of mind thought, and I'm like, okay, and I read its mind, and then my head just hurts because I'm trying to
It's
think
the
of like,
feedback.
yeah,
It's like
You're
when-
reading his mind, reading your mind, reading his mind, reading
Yep.
your mind.
and then his mind is bigger than my mind, so he's like, yeah, this is normal, and I'm like, no, ow.
It's like when someone has like a very strong echo on like their their chat, but it's picked up by someone else's microphone.
And
Get
he's the one
back
who
and
can
get
talk
back,
normally, and then you're
like,
just trying to say
oh my
words, but
God.
every word you stop because you can't complete a sentence.
No, not even like it's like my favorite thing to do with my laptop. I forget who I would chat with, but like if I was using Skype without headphones, it would just create an echo loop where it just like eventually make this noise that sounds like it.
Oh, yeah,
Basically
it's
sounds
like-
a beeping of like a
Yeah.
dying alarm or something.
Yep.
So, but it gets so excruciating. It's so fun.
All right, are we all back?
Alright, I'm saying goodnight.
All right, thanks for
Night.
playing.
Alright,
Bye.
what's happening
Yeah,
with
I can-
Alexis?
Her head hurts apparently, so
Okay.
she's
I can stay
got-
another hour because I have to work for the first time on a Saturday.
No, I know. Like, we're going to, since the encounter is basically almost over, I don't mind ending just a little earlier. So we'll play for about another hour or so. You know, you guys role playing, you know, finding out what the hell to do and stuff like that. But that's about it. And then, yeah, we are now back. Okay. All right.
So it's getting real dry in here, guys.
Oh shit.
Oscar will spit on you as well.
Thanks.
Boone shrugs and joins. Just like everyone just spitting on Zan and
Do you have any crate water spells? I've seen you do that before.
I do, but I need somewhere to put it, or else it's just gonna keep happening.
Do you have a bucket in your bag, Michelle?
I look through my bag, no, and I go check my cloak. Give me a second. I don't know what's in the cloak at the moment.
Not a bucket.
Row of
You could-
useful items.
Michelle, maybe you can talk to this monster that you've befriended and ask him to give Zan and Friss some water.
Or our lungs back.
Or
Or
their
you could
lungs.
just ask it for
Remember,
a bucket.
Even better,
you
lungs.
you can breathe.
But
You
it burns.
your whole body burns. It like dries up. The translucent skin kind of feels dry and it burns basically with the air contact.
Tell him to fix me right now,
Yeah.
or he's dead.
Yeah,
His
Michelle.
family's dead. His brother's dead. His sister's dead.
Okay,
His whole
don't
lineage is dead.
don't threaten him, please. We want him to fix you. Okay.
Can we have some water, please?
You guys don't hear anything.
That's a big no. Okay.
The fucking con
I'll
man.
try.
He's dead.
I'll try.
Th-
What's his name, Michelle?
I don't know.
Sir? Could we please have our friends back to normal form? Now that we're all getting along
You
and
don't
we're
hear anything.
friends, we all want to breathe without burning to death. It's kind of a natural desire.
Zan, does it have to be buckets, or can it just be like a pit in the ground?
Zan, you take 7 points of acid damage. and
Can I-
does
The
Friss.
worst.
Can I do a persuasion check or anything?
No, he's not listening to you guys. He's out
Do
of
I
here.
need to
take off-
think instead? Is he like a ESP kind of person? I'll sit there and think really hard.
I don't think we have time for thinking. Oh God.
I'm trying to talk to him. Hold on.
I'm just gonna dump my water skin all over my face.
You can
Okay,
flip
it
your
feels
helmet
better.
upside down and fill it with water then.
Yeah, that works too.
How about a healing potion? Or I have.
If only we had the means of making glass to make a glass helmet.
Yeah, let me just pull up my fucking soaking wet glass blowing kit.
Well, I
I
don't think
d-
this is gonna fix itself. I think we should definitely get the hell out of here, though.
Okay.
I'll take off my helmet and cast fucking create water. And
Okay.
fill it as much as I can. Just keep splashing myself every time I feel dry.
Okay.
Okay, that's smart.
Well,
Um,
before we head off, we should try and see if there's any dead like adventurers, or at least where that little kobold dude went. He got eaten.
Krr.
I mean, what exactly, like, were we gonna be talking to this thing, Niche, or
I don't
helping
know.
it out, or was it just?
I don't know. I feel like they can do whatever it wants to do. We're in no position to ask it to do anything, so I never decided to ask if that's what we're supposed to do.
Why do you get
So,
to talk to people?
It was
Michelle?
just
I
burn
don't
its
know.
way out, and we're just kind of stuck hanging out because of it.
I mean, we can leave whenever. I just don't think it's the right thing to do, because we leave, then he can just. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
yeah.
What do you
I
think we should do?
I think we should fucking get out of here so we could get access to some water, at least.
Okay, but.
I mean, we're at the bottom of a lake. There's probably some puddles around here still.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my whole life rolling around in the puddles. Yeah, yeah. Great. What a life.
Okay, good point. So, I guess, all you dry people, hop on Victoria, and she can get you out quickly.
I could also just teleport us out.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Boone's looking around. He's like, I don't know. I kind of want to explore a little bit. Like,
Yeah, I'm down for that.
realistically, we're probably the only the only people that aren't. Then he like points at Zan. Like we can teleport them out or teleport them into a lake or something. I want to poke around.
I'll be fine. I have this bucket.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, you have to apply it to most and or all your skin. So it's like you can't just like splash, 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 done. Like it's not like that. Just
All right,
How
well,
how much water can you create?
that's it.
Yikes.
You can't
Just in
create
your
any
eyes,
more
you're like,
water?
shit.
Oh my
No.
god.
I didn't
Can
take that spell
anyone-
today.
Create water.
Well, maybe just let Spread Eagle in a puddle for next half hour, and we'll go look and then get out of here.
Yeah, sure. I
Oh.
find a very deep puddle and I just lay in it.
Yeah, I mean there are deep enough puddles that you can kind of lay in, and that's what Frizz obviously was doing, because he couldn't create water. That's why he's like, let's get out of here because this is weird. By the way, those deep enough crevasses and like with water in it, you realize there are bones and such discarded remains of whatever was eaten and left behind in those deep enough places. So it's very disturbing. Either way, what are you guys looking for?
Stuff. Anything shiny left behind? Something that we
Nope.
could hawk?
Like maybe where all
Where's-
these bones from dead adventurers are. Or, you know, maybe there's something left over from them, or
And the
crest from the
resemblance of
family.
Kerr.
Okay. Give me some investigation checks. The three of you or four of you that are looking.
I will use detect magic during this time. Investigation.
Oh, okay. I'll give you
26.
I'll give you advantage on the
Boone puts
investigation.
on his detective's cap, pulls out a pipe, and goes investigate.
Okay.
Man, it's a shame he threw Hardy's fucking smoke pipe away with him. Damn.
All right. So as you guys look around, wow, those are some high rolls.
I rolled for nothing.
Is Victor just trying to take care of Zan or something? Or are you looking around?
He's a little stumped
Okay.
because he doesn't
You have no idea how to fix it.
He doesn't have a way to fix it, so he's just kind of
Okay.
trying to offer his water,
Okay.
I guess.
Got
but
it.
she
Just
already
holds
has
me down.
This would be so nice in a different situation.
All right. So, as you guys are looking around, Michelle, you rolled a 26. Boone rolled a 27. Oscar, you rolled a 15. So, Oscar, you don't find much. You know,
Mhm.
most of it's either
Yeah.
rubble or just, you know, slime and debris left over. But for Boone and Michelle, as you guys look around, there are notable things that you do find, especially Michelle with your magical sight. Boone, you do find what looks like remains of Kerr. Unfortunately, it seems like
Pour one out.
most of his, you find one of his legs, basically.
Hey guys, I found Kerr, but
Definitely
I
noticeable
don't think
because
he's
it's
gonna be
pink.
able to walk this one off.
Oh, is he dead?
Boone just shows the fucking leg.
Aw, poor little guy.
Zan,
I
can you do
don't
anything
know,
about
I
this?
Bring him to me.
Boone comes over and just gives the leg to Sam.
Where's the rest of them?
I think that's it, buddy.
I can't work with this. Need the whole body.
We could just plant it in a pot. Maybe we'll grow a new kobold. That's how they work, right? They just
You know,
go out and
keep it
die.
with you.
Their bits.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
I grow stronger.
Listen, all right. Whatever. I just take Kerr's leg and I put it in my inventory.
I mean, it could make a nice like desk lamp or something.
All right.
No, I think I see what Zan's getting at. This is creepy morbid, but I have a gun that's made out of a brain, so whatever. This is bar for
As you guys look around, you do find two things. One, you find a odd-looking goblet, skeletal hand grasping the cup. And it looks like it's part of it.
that magic.
Yeah, Michelle, like, actually, the one that finds it is you, Boone, with your check.
All right. He
The
picks it up. He's like, "Is this magic?"
Yep, it's definitely magical.
Yeah.
And then
Should you be touching it?
Probably not. But I feel like if it was cursed, I would have died already. Just put it in my
Yeah,
inventory,
true.
We can figure it out.
next thing you guys find is actually you look around. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. There it is. You find a pair of boots, actually. They are found relatively close together still, and it seems like there's some bones in there left over that you just kind of have to like kind of toss out. But it seems like it's in relatively good condition. There are some minor scratches and some wear and tear, but it seems like that was made before fully enchanting this thing. You can see that the glyphs underneath the feet of the shoes are still like well preserved. Michelle, that's what you
Okay.
find.
I found some boots.
What kind of boots?
I don't know, but they have magic on them.
Okay, that's promising. Are they boots of water making?
I doubt it.
I mean, if you run in them fast enough, the boots sweat naked. But that'd be great.
Ew.
These boots are made for sweating. They shall do.
Ew.
Well, I think we pretty much cleared this place out. I guess.
You guys are at the bottom
I guess
of the lake, by the
if
way.
we ain't parlaying with this thing anymore, then we should probably make our way out of these two nights.
I guess so.
Well, before we head off, I want to just make sure it can't come back in here and disrupt the mine. If possible, I want to try and collapse that tunnel it went through.
Okay, so like you take your time using your like weapons to try to break apart rocks.
I was going to use my shatter spell to break the...
Oh, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. As you go over there and you mutter your words and you cast a spell, the thunder's boom echoes in that area, and you can see that creates cracks. You can do that like once or twice more, right?
Yeah, I can do it twice.
Okay, and on the second time when you do it, the whole like roof part of that, because it's like a slanted down like kind of hole that collapses completely, at least blocking the entrance from what you can tell, down on the base of this lake.
That'll definitely hold up to a weird zombie purple worm.
Nice.
Sure hope so. Otherwise, we'll all be dead. And my lineage will be dead.
Yeah.
But we didn't have to fight it. That's all that matters. I'm happy to go home
I mean,
and rest.
that's nice enough, but I would really like something or someone to fix me up. Oh my god.
One thing at a time. Let's just be happy that we defeated the creature.
That's true. The town's free, or
Yay.
not free, but town can start up again.
Yeah?
You guys done looking around?
I think
believe
so.
Let's get the fuck out of here then.
Do we have? Is there anything that we want to do here, or should we just go back home? I mean, kind of
Well-
have to bring you, Frizz, until we can fix you.
Well, we do need to get that mithril back from the town, or
Yeah.
else we're kind
I
of
could
sunk.
do that. I could do that really quickly with Victoria.
Yeah, about that. You know, the town's gonna jump back, but if something happens to the town again, it's gonna come back to this, you know? Looking for people to help clear it out, whatnot. But you could give the town some freedom, actual freedom, if you hand over the contract to them. They'll get to say.
But money.
And I'm pretty sure we'd get sunk by the gold braids then.
Well, that's the thing. I'll offer you something. How about that? I think that's fair enough. You help the town a bit. I help you guys. I'm still alive, at least.
What are you offering?
He kind of is fidgeting with his two fingers. You can see the ring, the double ring that he has on his fingers that he was casting one of his spells from.
I whisper over to Boone. We need that ring. We need that ring so badly. That ring is fantastic. I love it. Give it.
Mish, I think this is a bad idea.
I mean,
It's well worth the contract. Hell worth. Oh, it's so good. So good.
this used to hold a lot more meaning, but at least to save me, doesn't hold as much meaning anymore. How about this for the contract?
Well,
I start
If
walking
we-
over with my hand extended.
Oh my god.
Oscar's just gonna grab Michelle's shoulder and just be like, "If we do this, I can't go bring you guys down to Mox to look at the thing about my hand I found."
I take my face out of the puddle. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I think we can't fuck around with this contract.
Are the
and this
dwarves
framework.
gonna be that pissed off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be really pissed. Yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
I,
God damn it. Why?
they're gonna just treat the town like shit afterwards, probably.
Look,
you know that,
we're
right?
not here for diplomatic purposes. We had a job to do, and
I'm
we
not
did.
here for that either. I'm just here to try to help these people out. That's all.
I mean, they will have job opportunities now if the mine's running.
Yeah, that's true, but another hiccup, and they're just gonna leave them hanging dry. At least if you give them the contract, they get a say.
But then we die. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
You guys could read the contract if you guys want to see what the actual stipulations are that you guys signed away, but
I thought we did. It was like pretty much like we're screwed. if
Yeah,
we
like
don't do it.
enslavement
Yeah.
and
We don't want to do that.
Yep.
it was.
Yeah, no offense, but I feel like we've pissed off enough people in the world. There's like one less I'd like to add on that list.
I mean, it's your choice, anyways. So if that's it, that's fine. Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright.
I'm sure they'll
Just-
be glad.
Are you planning to just teleport out of here? Because if so, just give me like
Do
5-10
it.
minutes so I can go grab the
I'll be
mithril.
in the puddle.
Okay.
Okay.
I hop on Victoria and start flying out.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
fly out. You're gonna teleport everyone out. You said.
I'm flying out, try to find Dave.
Okay. You guys spent longer. Technically, I guess, because you guys spent longer than a couple hours. That you guys told Dave to stand by. Michelle, you fly out to the town. You ask around. You ask the lady in the inn. You know, you ask around, and you learn that they were basically they basically just sent the letter off with a courier that came by to Mox that they need more help. That
Oh,
the
God.
adventures that you guys sent down have not returned.
Oh god. I
And
sent a message to Brune and just pretty much tell him exactly what happened.
okay, ascending, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
There-
And Dave's
Can-
like,
can you like do this to like one of them so they don't know where to like.
Dave's like, I didn't know that you guys would come back. Yeah.
Can I have my chain shirt back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he kind of rushes over, grabs it. It seems like he's tucked it away nice and returns it back to you.
How long ago did he send this message?
I mean, maybe a couple hours you left the town.
Oh god. Hey Boone,
It's like a day
just
or
give me a
two,
little
too.
bit more time because
Yeah. You're gonna.
Dave's not smart. Dave's not smart.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, like
chase
Can you
down the
Can
courier.
you just like send a
Yeah.
message to the gold brace telling them to ignore the courier and that we're alive?
I feel like that sends a bad message towards us, saying that, oh, we need help. Oh, we don't need help. Just cut the middleman and just pretend it never happened.
Alright, just don't kill him.
I fly off, rapier pulled out.
Okay. Ready to
I'm coming
strike.
for your mail.
Okay. So you go out, stop him, right?
Yeah.
It's no issue. Yeah. He you get his message, you come back, you know.
Have you got paid for being courier or?
Yeah, they already paid me.
Okay, good to go.
I mean,
Have a nice.
I won't get the end of the bit, but
Cool.
I have
I
nowhere
need to
go.
go. I need to go. Bye. Bye.
All right. So you fly back. Everything's kind of
Yeah.
ready, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, that took longer than I thought. Got the chain shirt
He's-
back.
Michelle's been gone for like
I've had to switch like,
Like
6
hours.
puddles now. Where the hell were you?
I.
He's like just sitting there like playing the harmonica the whole.
Yeah. Everything's good to go.
Awesome. So they
Is there
won't
any
sus-
flat-
It's
Any
really
flat
sad.
parts where I
you-
can
took any
Ooh, I
mithril
want to
from
play
those?
along with you.
keep in mind the
It's
contract
so
said that
bad.
if we took the mithril, we did not take the mithril.
That's
Therefore,
true.
we are fine.
okay. So
Fair enough.
keep in mind,
Wait, you
guys.
were looking at the contract, you said?
Who?
Who was reading from the contract? I need to know.
What, Michelle was just
No.
remembering.
Oh,
the
just
contract.
remembering? Okay.
Yes,
It
we all
stated that
read
if we
it.
took Mithril, but
Yeah, if you took
we did not take
Mithril,
Mithril.
it's yeah, it was definitely like slave time and stuff like that. That's like the big.
I'm gonna pull. As I come back, I'm just gonna pull Boone to the side. Keep in mind, I can erase memories. Do we want to take some Mithril with us?
I think
No.
that's kind of risky.
Let's not do
I'm
that.
Okay.
good.
Okay.
It was a private conversation, Victor Cannon.
Oh,
Victor listening in on shit, Cannon.
sorry. I thought it was a group discussion.
Victor Big Ears. Cannon.
Alright. Sorry.
Action! Think his ears.
You guys are being so mean. Stop.
Turns the Van Gogh cut.
I'm sorry, it's silly o'clock for me.
No.
All
I
right.
clear out an area to
Like a
start.
clear enough area, yeah, like a flat enough area. You start drawing out the symbol to where?
To. Oh, I didn't think about that. As I'm like doing like the base circle. Are we going to Mox? Are we going back to our house?
We gotta go to Mox.
Oh, yeah, I
Mox
think
should be
they're
good. They have
afforded
that whole
Mox.
healing island, don't they?
True.
help?
There's water
Sure.
everywhere, so I
And I
should.
was like, worst comes to worst, we could also just throw him in the bathhouse.
Sounds good. Frizz, you coming with us? Because I don't expect you to
I mean,
be alive.
sure, but I don't think I'd be sticking around too long. Got my own way to go.
Don't blame you. We just want to make sure that you're not gonna dry up and shrivel.
We're not going to Mar. We're all going all the way to Mox.
We gotta teleport, right?
They have healers.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I have all my stuff.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I finished the circle.
Do you have the circle?
My very last one, yeah.
No. Do you have the actual like circle and where location? What's the exact location in Mar?
It was in the. It was in Mox. It was. I don't have.
That slum quarter
Yes, thank
area
you.
that was deserted.
Okay, that's the one
Where we
that
all
was
cramped
left
when we
by. Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you finish casting the spell ritually, and everyone kind of gathers. Speak the incantations, and the rift opens. As you guys step,
Let's go.
you guys rush on through. You guys appear on the other side, an abandoned basement that houses this permanent circle. As you climb out, like you have done before, the place here it's still very like run down. Not a lot of people, almost no one.
Oh,
Alright.
As you go towards where the farriers are in the city of Mox to take you above to the islands above, you guys then proceed your way to it. And where are you guys going?
Should we head to the temple first and get you guys
Yeah.
fixed up?
We need healers
need to
first,
make
I think.
those.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, I wouldn't mind stopping by Rowan's brother, see if he knows anything about this creature.
Okay. And then
That's
maybe
a good
after we
idea.
hit the gold braids and let them know so we're not over our time limit.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We can split up. Some of us go to the
Yeah.
gold braids.
All right, so who's going to the gold braids and who's going to attempting to go to like? There was no like big temple you've seen in the islands. Keep that in mind. There was the bathhouse,
Well,
but
there was the bathhouse.
Wasn't there the big
Was it-
religious island?
District.
there is a district, but it wasn't like there are small temples, to multiple gods.
That's the best place to go.
Okay.
If we can't find a temple, it's fine. Just let me sleep in the springs and I'll cure us tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll go with whoever's going to the gold braids.
Okay.
Since he seems to be the
I'll
only
go
one.
the gold
Oscar,
braid as well.
Oscar, you have to go. No,
Yeah.
no one else is a dwarf. So you take
I'm
the
going
contract.
What
Yep.
is his name? Demetrius.
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Yeah.
Dimitri. Yeah.
As Oscar, you're headed down. Frisk stops you, and he's like, "Last chance." I'm sure
Sorry,
they don't have to
man.
know.
We made a contract with him.
Yeah.
We're not going back on that. We gave our word.
I understand. I'm gonna go soak myself forever. Ugh, shit. It's starting to burn. As it is now Oscar, Boone going to the gold braids, and the rest of you guys headed to where? The Temple District to see if you guys can, which is called the Sessa Island, to see if there's anyone that can help. Okay.
I'm headed to Dimitri.
All right. So basically, Frizz, Victor, and Zan headed to the Sessa Island.
Mhm.
God damn it. Michelle's headed to Dimitri, and the other two are headed. Rowan's gonna tag along with Oscar and Boone. So we'll do this real quick. Kind of skip forward a few things. Oscar, you arrive down there. It'll take a couple hours to deal with, like, talk to people. You show them your contract, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you actually.
I really am here on official business.
Yeah, and you actually don't. When you finally get to the Goldbraid Manor, you actually don't even get to meet Undrak Goldbraid himself. It's kind of rotund man, multiple rings. You've seen him before, and there's portraits, like, you know, murals that have been made in his manor. Like, you guys were allowed to enter his place. The thing is, you don't even meet him. You actually meet what looks like someone that just works for him. He goes, contract? He takes a look at it.
Yep.
And you're sure it's clear.
Yep, completely.
It's a lie. Actually, standard rules apply. They will go out, inspect the fact that the mines are clear once more. Once so, money would be brought to you all. Where are you staying in the town? Or in the city?
That, what, Green Dragon or
The
Red
Long
Dragon, whatever. Long Dragon, yeah.
We were staying at the Gold Dragon. We kind of just popped in via teleportation.
Well, the Long Dragon, I'm sure, will gladly, or will definitely have room for all of you. So money will be sent there once we verify the fact that the mines are clear, and which should take maybe 2 days tops. So, welcome to, you're welcome to stay in the city, up above, of course, for most of you. And, well, for your sakes, I hope you're not lying. As
100% truthful.
Trust me, that thing is cleared more so than it was before.
All right. As he takes the contract away and then kind of comes back, he's like, "You may go now. Well, we'll get in contact with you once we have our word."
Oscar gives kind of a nervous bow and backs away from them.
Boone does so as well, but not nervous. He's very confident. Just his belt's making him feel very at ease amongst these people.
As you guys make your way back to the Long Dragon, the rest of you at the Sesset District, I want you guys to go around. As you guys are going around from temple to temple.
What? Give me a second.
Okay. I want you guys to go around giving me persuasion checks to see if they're willing to help for little to no money. And if you see that there is even a person that knows what you're afflicted with.
Look, I just need Greater Restoration spell free of charge for your fellow god worship. Not the same god, obviously, but we're all in the same boat. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
The biggest, the
And
biggest,
we have some money. I mean,
the biggest temple you guys can find is one that seems to be a temple for Morden, dwarven god of crafts and family and stuff like that.
great. We
As
love him.
when you enter, you kind of talk around and you give your spiel that you've just given. You realize the head. What's the title? Man, I forget the title.
Head person.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, I think it's like the High Father or something like that. Something similar to that. Sure. You guys get to talk to him, and he sees that you guys are cleared skinned and stuff like that. He's like, all right. He's like, I don't know. I could try to heal you, but I have no idea. I haven't seen anything like this before.
You gotta help me, Doc.
I mean, you look like you're also a cleric of sorts, or maybe a paladin. And he's talking to
I am one with the sickness, yes.
Well, and what kind of healing have you tried on yourself?
I dropped a couple restorations on myself. Well, I did the greater, not the lesser, the greater. That well, we had a scroll. We had a scroll of greater restoration we used on one of our compatriots. That seemed to work.
Seemed to work on your ally.
Yeah.
And it's
We only had one scroll though, so.
Okay. Well, I can actually cast Greater Restoration also, but that's the most powerful healing spell I have.
I would greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we all would.
I mean, I'm not one to turn down those in need. Come to the back here. Let me get some of the provisions. As he's like, if you could just donate a bit, if it works for both of you, maybe 50 gold to try to offset some, if you have it.
I kind of look over to Victor. I'm like, I'm still broke.
I have the money. How much is it, did you say?
Well, we'll see if it works first.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I haven't seen anything like this. Your skin, it's all clear.
Right?
Okay, well,
I didn't even know that was there, so.
do your best and you will be rewarded.
Well, here goes. As he starts casting the spell, he uses the diamonds and such. It doesn't work.
Okay, well, not gonna get paid for that one.
You guys, by the way, you guys are basically constantly taking damage, but I know you guys have a decent amount of healing and stuff like that, and ways to get water pretty easily in this town.
Okay, well, we were able to heal Zan with what? The Greater Restoration?
We healed Rowan with the Greater Restoration.
Rowan is what I meant. You're Zan.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sir, Father, you don't know Greater Restoration?
No, that's what I cast.
That's what you
I
did.
even used the diamond dust and all.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I guess you used the diamond dust, so I'll pay you for that.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm one of the more powerful healers in the town and the city here. You probably have to go elsewhere. I'm sorry of your fortunes.
Is there elsewhere in the city?
As capable as I am, most likely not.
Well, these people are gonna turn into fish jerky if we don't get them healed pretty soon.
Please don't call me fish jerky.
You're not currently fish jerky.
We have places here for you to bathe. If you need to stay, it seems like your affliction has to do with being covered in water. Am I right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, we can help with that.
This is garbage.
I'm so sorry, young one. I can't help you. I've tried.
Show me to this bathing area.
It's just a simple bath that you noticed, that you'll see. But it does keep you guys immersed in water enough. And he says, even though I was not able to cure you, this is at least the only way I can help. So stay here as long as you need. I'm sure you do plenty of good for the world, being follower of Helm.
I would say so. Pretty good.
All right. So, moving on from that, I think all we have is Tristan and Dimitri. You head over to Dimitri's tower, and you have to fly there because there's no actual way yet. So you end up
Fly
flying
over,
there with your Pegasus.
Get off. Get to the door. Knock, just like a normal knock.
As you're about to knock, the door just opens.
How do you do this? Can I ask some questions?
As you step in and ask that, there's no one in the room.
Okay, I'm
And-
just gonna assume that you can hear me. We fought this giant fish-like creature, multiple eyes.
The door to the
Turn
room
up-
opens on the other side, and out does Dimitri.
I continue talking. I turned our allies clear skin, talked in our minds, read our minds. Yeah.
I forgot Dimitri's voice. What do he sound like? Any accent?
No, I don't
It's so
think
long.
Huh?
I don't think
It's been
so.
so long.
Okay.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You talk to a big fish?
Yeah. Imagine a big giant catfish, I guess. 3 big eyes.
Did it-
Covered it
in like slime, right?
covered in slime, yeah.
And you survived. You survived that?
Yeah, 2 of our
Rowan's
members are
alive,
currently Rowan's alive. Rowan did get clear skin, but we fixed him.
Rowan did not get clear skin. Rowan got
I-
slimed on.
Still fixed. That's all that matters.
Just be glad you're alive.
Do you know anything of this?
Probably dealt with Aboleth, from what I could
Aboleth.
tell.
Okay.
Immortal old creatures.
Said that it was older than the gods. Is that true?
Maybe, probably.
Shit. Huh.
I know they think they're the first things to exist, from what I've read.
It's arrogant enough. I can see that. Yeah. We didn't kill it, but
Well,
I think it's gone. I think we're good.
if you could have, you should have. But the fact that Rowan's fine and alive, that's all that matters.
I mean, he was nice enough to leave. I don't think killing him was the thing to do.
And they're not the nicest of things, from what people say. They have a way to enslave people. You know that, like, forever.
Yep. We do know that.
Be glad you didn't have to deal with him more than you did, I guess.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. Aboleth, right?
Yeah, Aboleth.
Okay.
Lamprey looking thing, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen one myself, and I'm kinda glad I didn't.
Don't need to. It's everything that you can imagine. All sinister, slimy. Ugh.
Yeah. You're back, so you're staying here for a while?
Yeah. A couple of us are they went to the religious district to see if they could get fixed. Who knows? We'll be here for a bit.
Probably not. That affliction doesn't go away easy.
Well, thank you.
Good luck.
Will do.
As There's
I just like wave and
just
just step back as
awkwardly,
the doors
you know,
close.
yeah, gestures the door to close, and it closes. Yeah. The stones on the stepping area comes out for you to step on to take you to the nearest island.
I step on the stone, but jump off right away to see if the stone goes.
It actually does go.
Ha! Ha!
You get on your Pegasus, get to the island, and I need to know where you guys are all kind of meeting at.
I'm just
Head-
bathing.
Okay.
I head back to the inn.
So,
Heading to the inn.
Victor, are you?
I guess I'll head back to the inn, but Zan, what is Zan doing?
Zan and Frizz are in like soaking tubs basically to keep themselves constantly moist.
Okay, I'll go back to the inn and report on the failed healing.
Okay.
Right there.
In the
Bye.
inn, it's kind of late right now. You guys see that there's two, the half orc and the halfling with the collars. They're working there. As the halfling kind of goes, are you all looking for a room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
3.
it's 2 gold for a night, per room. The room comfortably sits 2.
Wasn't it 1 gold?
Is it 1? Let me just look at it again. It's been a while.
Insight check. Bumping the prices up? What's with this?
Why did I not write this down?
Even if it is 2 gold, I'm still trying to
It's-
haggle.
Give me a. We'll make this die. We'll make this. Give me a persuasion check.
I swear, last time we're here it was 1.
It's been. Oh, it's been 2 gold.
Has it? And I turn over to the rest. Am I? Okay, I guess.
We might have been splitting the room cost.
Ah, yeah, that might have been it. Okay.
What sleeps
I hand over
2
2.
comfortably? You hand over 2 gold.
Yeah.
It's like, well, here's a key. Remember, just the hallway, just like you did before.
Yeah.
And
Whoever wants to come,
Yeah, you
just
got-
follow.
you guys write your name into tomes, and
Yep.
yeah, you guys have a place to stay. Victor, you tell them. I'm guessing you tell them about. You said you did.
Yeah, so we went to this guy who's supposedly the best healer in the city, but he couldn't heal them.
We know Zan's the best healer.
Well, she can't heal herself apparently right now, so.
Maybe tomorrow morning.
I guess we need to find a better healer, or we just need to find a different cleric.
Yeah.
Ditch Zan. Let's get a new one.
We
Oh, I
bench-
just so
bench
happened.
Zan.
No.
We benched Zan. We'll see if Lawson wants to come out with us.
What are the classes you got, Dylan? A lot.
No, you'll be
No.
playing Zan still.
Okay.
Well, if it's a water issue, I mean, we could like get a wagon or something and stick a tub in the back of it for her.
He's gonna ditch Frizz. In his condition.
No, we
Did you guys
should.
see my
comes,
friends? Yeah, they left like 2 days ago.
All right. This is actually where we could end it then, if you guys want.
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
can
up
figure
for that.
out how to fix Zan. Clear skin Zan and Frizz, how to fix it. And the thing is,
Maybe just shine a flashlight through it.
I already know exactly how you guys can do it. I can't give it away though.
We make me drink food coloring. Bring my skin back to blue.
We kill you and then bring you back to life.
But
Cap's forehead.
I'm the one who brings them back to life.
That's why we have the ring.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my
Just imagine.
God.
No,
I was just imagining it. I was just like, fucking A, god damn it. I hate you guys
I wake
so
up. I wake up in the bathtub. You're all surrounding me.
much. What are you guys doing?
Not healing me 2 months ago. This is for the dawn spell.
unless the revival thing doesn't work, because if it like suspends any like diseases or whatever.
So we just need to skin Zan's corpse.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll grow back.
And then use as much healing as we can to regrow back the body.
That's not. I look.
And then bring her back.
That's so gross.
I just want to kill Xan and bring her back at this point. For fun. It's not gonna help.
All right, I think this is a good ending point, guys. we played long enough to the point where we're coming up with ridiculous ideas that we shouldn't
Killing your
come
own
up with.
allies? What? That's very logical to me.
Oh, good.
But so, this will end it. Thank you guys for playing so much, and those of you guys that are watching and stuck it out this long, thank you guys for watching, and we will be back next Friday. Finally, back on track. I'm so excited.
Woo!
Oh, I hated going 3 weeks without playing. It sucked.
I agree.
But we're gonna continue to play. Those of you guys that continue to watch us, thank you so much. We'll be back to see how they fix Xan. I already know how. You guys, I can't get
Just to double check, this is the 50th episode.
Yes, this is the 50th
Woo!
episode.
Big 5-0.
Yeah, 5-0.
50, everybody.
Halfway there.
Another 50 episode, and you guys might just reach level 20. Who knows?
Yay.
We might have a consistent viewer base. But and on that note, we're Christopher Rolls.
Yeah, we are.
Good
Chris-
night.
Yeah. Like us on Twitter or follow us on Twitter and YouTube and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot. And we will be back next week with more. Will they heal Xan and Frizz? Who the fuck knows? We'll see. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.
All right. We're on the main screen. All right. Bye, Dylan.
Good night, guys.
See you.
Good night.
I'm gonna go to.
Okay.
Good night.
Over.
Adios.